goes.
I need some, like, hot chocolate or something to wake me up.
Get what you need now.
Or else.
Or else you die even faster.
Well, I mean, he's gonna die anyway.
Just one fireball, Doc. Just one big fireball. This
No.
whole encounter goes away.
No, it doesn't, guys. Like, there was like 15 to 17 specters back there. Like I can't even hit half of them, but my one fireball can hit 8. But I still can't even hit half of them.
One fireball. Take all those 8 out.
And I'm pretty sure specters have above 40 hit points. Ain't no weaklings. Whenever the heck we're fighting, it's like a CR 25. Because Jordan's mad at me.
For what?
For killing Aegon.
What?
His revenge.
Aegon doesn't die until I say he dies.
To be fair, I mean he did make Aegon into a nice belt, so.
See, now you're pushing your luck. Okay, I think we have a pretty good handle on that, and that. Good. Good.
I can start dual whipping whips now.
Dual whipping whips.
That'd be pretty cool.
Eat me up some water.
Start up the intro music.
Oh snap, I hear music.
Oh yeah, come on. Gotta have the game zones on for my game, like A-class sound production.
I will miss you all.
Aim better.
Because, you know, this is where we die, so.
If that was what I think it was, Ryan, that was a pretty good retort.
Yeah.
That was funny as hell.
Then why aren't you laughing?
He left.
Beep-a-deep-a-deep-a-deep.
That's right, when I'm DMing, I gotta do pop-out chat, so I have enough space.
It's super nice to be able to do pop-out chat. I use it every time we go into combat.
I just keep my character sheet on the little screen and everything else on the big one.
See, I keep my character sheet and this pop-out chat on my second screen. So I like being able to see the whole map. I find the, because then I just put the turn order right where the chat's at. Dun, 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 dun. God, I wonder if I'm gonna have to like abandon the party and just run away.
I can't believe that you actually managed to remember the name of that one-off wraith from that module, though. That just blew my mind.
I remember everything, baby.
He's fucking Poff McBuck.
Yeah, I can't. I have to like just mute him or deafen him when I want to say things that I don't want people to remember.
Don't blame a man for his genius.
I don't want to give shit away.
Okay, good.
If it was him,
3.
though. He just gets out of the Lost Mines.
No, God.
No, way back, okay, brah.
And they're like, you know what? Taking my posse, we're bouncing.
Because you tried to do hypnotic pattern and it just epically failed in front of you.
Yeah.
So you're trying to impress a girl.
I am in the wrong game.
Wow.
Womp womp womp.
Together, man.
Get your shit, just put it in a bag, just put it all inside of a bag, just get it together!
You see the most recent episode?
It's good.
Watched it just a little while ago.
Thoroughly impressed.
Oh, what you talking about?
Rick and or Morty.
Oh, I haven't seen the one from this last weekend.
Reddit hates that show because everybody's so pretentious about it.
Because people make a billion memes of it constantly. They're like, we fucking get it! It's a good show, fuck off!
Well, it's because everybody's like, oh, you wouldn't get it. You have to be smart to understand.
Well, that in itself is a meme now.
Yeah.
That is,
I
think I've seen that one.
There you go.
There's a copy pasta that parodies that perspective.
Mhm.
Like, so, at least the community is self-aware enough to make fun of those assholes that will say shit like that.
All I've seen is just memes of it, and then everybody in the comments like, we fucking get it, it's a good show, but Jesus Christ, stop!
Alright. You chuckle fucks. Welcome back.
Wow!
Yeah.
Renaming my character to Chuckle Fuck.
Senior.
Chuckle fuck senior. Yeah, welcome back to Storm King's Thunder. It has been a little bit, and there have been some big schedule changes over the last few days, and we'll go into those at the end of the session. But for now, we want to rejoin our heroic adventurers as they, well, how about we let them tell it? Any volunteers? Well,
Fuck, really gonna make me do it again.
it appears that specters have their tongues. Let's take a look and see who's going to tell us what happened last time. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? No, 6. Perfect.
Look in a book.
E6.
Right.
Brenton.
It's me again! Do all the intros for all the games. Alright.
Do you wanna pass since you did it last time? I'll give you a free pass if you want to.
I just gotta remember where we ended last time.
In the middle of combat, as the things were happening.
Or I guess started. I know where we ended. I can't remember exactly where we started from. But I'll just start from where I remember. Basically, not sure if it was exactly where we started last time, but our adventurers flying in the sky castle with a strange storm cloud giant, not a storm giant, as he was regaling us with the woes of his people, how the spell that bound his people into some kind of hierarchy, the graders ruling over the not-so-graders to keep everybody in line, to make sure that the giants did not go on a rampage. There was some discussion on the sort of morality of that between Krika and the large giant, as we sort of took our long break, as the journey took us quite a while, but as we got relatively close to our destination, about a day or so out, we saw a large dragon starting to approach the tower, and some dwarven men pour through the front door in a strange, misty form. We did our best to stop their advance, as it seemed they were trying to enter the higher reaches of the tower where the dragon was facing off against the cloud giant. We were able to halt them pretty well, as they weren't really able to get to him, but thankfully we were able to finally get some kind of understanding between the two groups with a nice persuasion spell, with our friend Poff here convincing what seemed like the leader of the group to halt their advance to try to explain themselves finally. We came to an understanding. Wait, what?
It was me.
It's you?
Suggestion on him.
Yoon has tons of options.
You doesn't have
but-
suggestion.
But Poff is the favorite, so
Cast
he
it,
gets
yeah.
all of the credit for things.
That is true.
Yeah.
I just
Not
remember it
wrong.
was a suggestion spell. I assumed it was the fucking bard. Sue me, Jesus.
Signal Bone, what the fuck?
And, so, apparently Yoon was able to convince the leader to cut the shit out and, have a talk. We found out that there was an order to kill the giant from the local authorities, but apparently they were misguided in their current target, as they sort of seemed to be going after any giant instead of the ones that were actually the cause of the deal, unless our good friend was the cause. Dun dun dun. But the problem was, after they took their leave, the cloud giant informed us that apparently the control orb for his tower was not functioning any longer, and he could barely control it, so he had to put us down in the dirt. Sort of. At least he had to get us off the tower before it crashed. So we were dropped off about a day's out of Tribor, our destination, to try to get there to save it from fire giants that were apparently going to be attacking. On our travel outwards, we said goodbye to our giant friend, traveled for a little bit until it started to get dark, found somebody else camping up before us. Seemed like a young-ish woman, maybe in her 20s or 30s or so, that was hauling a cart by her lonesome. She seemed to be in not a great state, as it seemed like she was road-weary. We talked to her a little bit, learned that apparently she was being harrowed by some kind of undead monstrosities that were following her after her last excursion into some kind of temple or tomb, where she went with her group, but apparently the rest of her group made it out alive, but after the last couple nights of being chased by these creatures, fell one by one, and possibly even joined their ranks. We began combat as we learned that she had some kind of cursed item with the detect magic inside of her cart. Krika demanded that she open the cart, and as we worked on the locks, howls echoed through the air as horrible undeadish wraiths appeared and attacked the group. And we start our little combat here as we are being surrounded by wraiths, and Doc stands face to face with a strange black creature covered in darkness, seeming more formidable than the others.
Very nice, very nice. Only one minor correction, because it will play a part into the encounter. The wraith actually seems to be emanating a sort of light from its eyes. So instead of being, it is made out of darkness, but right now it is generating an absurd amount of light for what it is.
Oh my word!
Nicely done.
There's a reason for that. Let me see here. Good. Yeah, very nicely done. Very nicely done. I wish I could give you something better than inspiration for that.
Since I already have inspiration from the last time I did the intro.
I know I had it too. I didn't want to get more inspiration.
You know what? Here, I have a pretty good idea.
You just get a nat 20.
Can you make my hot chocolate like a little bit cooler so I can actually drink it?
No.
Blow on
like,
it, the
I
Hummer.
feel like I can trust you with this.
Cast dust!
I will give you one instance of giftable inspiration. If you feel like someone does a really good job RPing or something like that, you can award them inspiration with what I've given you.
Ooh, you get to be the DM a little bit.
Now we have three bards.
Like normal inspiration.
Sort of kind of like normal inspiration if you play with that alternative rule, yes!
Yeah.
What is the variant rule? I do like it, but it's prone to, abuse with certain power gamers, maybe, perhaps.
Good deal. And it works with Krika, because he is totally down for demanding people do things.
Let me see here. But, yeah, you have to award it for good, what you think is good RP for the character, that's all. Other than that, nice.
I guess, girl's name was Riven, right?
Riven, yes. Which
Yeah.
God, look at him just fucking crushing it over there.
Does she have a broken sword?
No, she does not.
She does have a bow with no arrows.
Yep.
It's not
A single arrow left.
Have you looked at her thigh?
She technically
Yeah,
doesn't
of
have
course.
Yeah, why would you not look at her
I've
thighs?
been looking at something else, if you know what I mean.
Is she generating thunder with those thighs?
Dick. No, but there is something you may not have noticed on her hip. Let me see here. Good.
Shotgun.
Yep, totally. Saw off. Ready to go.
Goddamn Gatling dragon.
Sweet. Oh, God. You still remember the Gatling dragon, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that, man.
I mean, that was gonna be the big bad.
Change goal, man.
Good. And let's wind that down.
Am I stream wrong or still?
We join our friends in the midst of combat.
Damn it, Francine.
But it's scary sounding.
Darkness.
Darkness is all around.
Indeed. You may notice the Wraith appears to be generating light of his own. Be going back into combat. Let me grab the turn order for you guys. Yes. Left out with the appearance of the specters and other Wraith. Let's see. I feel like we did the turn for the specters with Bodhi and Tower.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain that was the case, and then I had the second group arrive. So, as we come right back into combat, Doc, you're up.
Right there.
Right where?
There.
Right there.
Oh shit!
Ooh, we get a nice fireball from Doc. Alright. So let me
There's a shit ton over here!
Get back, Doc.
Do saving throw time.
Yes, it is. Does that hit the Spectre 4 spaces to the right of the Wraith? Can you measure that for me one more time?
It should. This one way down there, yeah.
No, other way around. 25.
25.
Okay.
That's so weird, like, this is 25, right? But this one just seems way farther away.
Check.
Well, you could just hold alternate and do it exactly.
I don't think Roll20 does triangles right.
Now, I have it. We're doing 4th edition diagonals, so
Yeah,
it's
because diagonal is one space.
Yeah, it is accurate. But like,
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, the length of the square is the same length as the diagonal.
Yeah, it just becomes a cube.
Yeah.
all right.
I don't
so
think.
left to right. 27 damage halved is what, 13?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Spell save DC 16. So makes it, fails. All right, cool. So, you guys that make it, you're the bottom 2. So you take. What does 13 have? 6? Yeah.
Yep.
Minus 6. Oh my god!
They're all still alive.
We didn't see your HP type in mess up because we don't see the bars. But we know what happened.
We can hear your exclamation.
No.
And then for the ones that failed, 22. The astral fireball roars out with great magical power, and as it wreaths these specters and wraith in fire, you notice that while powerful, its It's not as powerful as you anticipated.
Son of a bitch!
As the specters remain, as does the Wraith. Franco, what do you got for me?
As I'm holding the blackness wreathing around my arm, I whip around and cast my ruin on the lock of the chest. As I walk over, and as my bonus action, I'm going to take my jaws and also bash into the lock, trying to wrench it free after I have weakened it with my ruin.
Max.
No, your ruin does what?
You take 16.
9 damage?
16 damage to an object.
Double? What is it?
It says it takes max damage dice too.
Oh, okay, 16, yeah. So the lock is ruined.
Yep. I still use my jaws to just fucking wrench the thing off of it. Mighty attack. Like critical fail.
So
Doesn't matter.
You miss, and it is still locked then. No, I'm just kidding. I mean,
relocks itself.
Yeah, it just relocks itself. Just in embarrassment of you. No, it's yeah, the lock's gone. And your teeth snap closed on air.
As I throw open the box and look what's inside. It's my adamant erection.
You see what looks like a pile of black silk before you.
Alright, that is my turn. That's my adamant erection. Throw it in.
Alright, Poff.
Yes, you are.
Alright, so I see a giant fireball, or at least hear one going off over here.
Yep.
I think you guys have got this up here. I'm just gonna, excuse me, slide down this hill. And 5, 10, 15, 20. Up there. Dust myself off and cast a healing word on myself. Yeah. And heal myself 5 points, and I'm gonna look around and see what I see from this position.
The 3 of you down south have blessed from me
25.
still.
Are you back over half now?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Got no range?
I mean, I don't know if I can see. Can I see past this rock? That's what I was asking. What can I see?
You should be able to see these guys.
Yeah,
I
you can see.
I don't want to hurt nobody.
Yeah, you can see those rocks are not providing dynamic lighting cover, so you can see clearly into there because of the light that is just emanating ethereally from the Wraith.
Oh, well, fantastic. I don't think I can do anything, because I did just healing word myself. How long is that?
It's a bonus action, so...
I can cast cantrips, right? That's probably it?
Yes.
Or did we... I don't think I can do anything. I'm just gonna look at this bad boy.
Okay.
And I cast Vicious Mockery.
Such a bully.
As I bully.
Bullies the creature.
DC 15, so he's gonna make the save, and
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Okay.
Just a cantrip.
Yeah, the specter seems unconcerned for your vicious words. As Riven come over here, tossing her bow into the cart and pulling off of her hip a holstered hand crossbow.
Yeah, but there's no bolts in this world.
Ah, fatal mistake.
Taking aim at the specter to the right.
With bless.
Come on, baby!
Yeah, that'll hit.
Let's go -2 to his AC, because I think they're slowed.
Plus she still has Lore Bard inspiration, it looks like.
And the specter behind tower into existence.
Explodes.
Shoots ghost boogers all over Tower's back.
Puff, you notice Riven knock a second bolt. Light up a long shot against the Spectre in the trees. Which will actually hit with a 13. Which is what? Lorebard Inspiration? Yeah, because Tough Boy. So that's, you can't use that on attack rolls or damage, right?
Just attack rolls. Attack rolls, saving throws, and ability check.
Okay. Spectre.
Just get a shot for a crossbow.
A sharpshooter.
Must be.
Oh, hello there, pretty lady.
That Spectre takes that hit, and that is the end of her turn. Oh yeah.
Get this thing behind me.
Yeah, the 14 will hit, killing it. Oh, let me see here. 14, 13. Yeah, both of those hits will take it down.
That's my turn.
Alright. Tower, what do you have for me?
I suppose I'm just gonna take some whacks at this guy beneath me.
Save the cow!
12 will hit. Your blow connects soundly.
I feel like Nick whispered something.
I said the cow already died.
Oh! No. Not moo moo stuffin' muffin.
27 will do it. Yeah, as your mighty warhammer comes through soundly against this specter, you feel it pass through that, tearing away what looks like pieces of its remaining malignant life force as it becomes more and more transparent. But it is still there.
Wow. Well, I'm going to step off to head off this threat. 3, 4, 5, that way.
Alright. And Yoon, what say you?
I don't have any sight points to do shit, people. They're useless.
Oh, wait. I have 30 feet. I'm there.
I'm gonna hold my action to use Whirlwind if this thing moves within. If it moves like, say, within 30 feet of tower.
Okay.
And that's it.
As we move on to the Spectre's turn, so I'll do the Spectre that is tangled with Bodhi, which gets to do an action, right? They'll try to life drain you. 23.
Yeah, that hurts.
A con save.
Ooh, nice. Ace the con
drop.
save.
You actually drained some of its life.
And the Wraith will move forward 5 feet, raising both of its arms. Tower, you see before you the light coming from this Wraith begin to almost glow, pulsate even, as it seems to expand and contract, and you feel a sort of heat emanating off of this thing, and something happens, something very peculiar. The light behind you almost seems to be pulled towards the Wraith itself as the fire goes out.
Uh-oh.
No, 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 no!
Oof.
And as the light is pulled into the wraith, you see the light around the wraith begin to contract. Slowly, but surely,
Oh, that's why you asked that.
and smaller before extinguishing completely.
Well, you guys can fight this one without me.
And you hear one more thing as the specters come from the trees.
You forgot your change at the store, sir!
They move in, surrounding tower. And coming after Riven. And Yoon.
Oh my. Oh, they're making quite interesting sounds.
Let's see. Tower, you got 3 life drains coming after you.
Okay.
Let's see here.
And I can't see him, so they get advantage, right? Or is it a... Yeah. They miss. Somehow. I don't know. I can't describe that one. I guess it just got so dark.
Carries your defense.
Yeah. It got so dark that I just, just kind of ducked back and held my shield up for all the protection I could gain, and that's all I could do. And may have felt something, but I feel safe.
As Riven will have a life drain on her. 14 won't connect. Yoon, you got 1 life drain on you.
At 8 and 18.
Yeah, I don't. Do you have dark vision?
No.
So you can't see shit, right?
Nope.
Alright, yeah, so 18 will do it, or no?
I'll cutting words them. Keep emitting.
Okay.
Oh, to my you. And I try to disable him. Oh, bam.
So that'll miss.
Which will what? It'll lower it by 4, right?
Yeah.
Swing. Which will make it 14, so yeah, that will miss. Nice job.
Clutch.
Why did my thing just get done?
Damn it! God damn it! I spent like 30 seconds on that! And you missed all of it.
Hey man, League of Legends is some serious shit.
Yeah, it is, dude. Come on.
Doc, you're up.
His other D&D game, he had to change tabs.
Oh, that's a peculiar option. Sure, I'll die. I'm gonna go right there, and I'm gonna drop me some.
Ooh, Thunderwave.
I figure that should.
With 3 specters there.
I mean, that should get that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. Should get all 5 of them, right?
I'm gonna Thunderwave again.
Thunderwave you have to be on a flat surface of the shape. So you can't do it from a corner.
I think if I clap here, like, so what? So I would miss this guy, and I would miss this guy. I wouldn't hit anyone, is what you're saying?
You could hit the 3 to the left of you from where you're standing.
Yeah, because you have to do it from a flat side of of where the box is. It's a really weird spell that way, but
Yeah, 3x3 box anywhere adjacent to you except diagonally.
15-foot cube originating from you.
Because, like, this orientation is like, is no bueno.
So wait, spin it the other way. With the way you had it, that was flat. You should be able to hit all 4 of those.
The 15-foot cube won't get all 4 of them.
I can't do that.
Well,
no diagonals, right? At your roll.
So if I went here, could I get all 4 of those? No, because he won't be there.
yeah, you can get those 3.
You can push them.
If I went there, could I get all... No, because that would still shoot it that way. I'll go there then. I'll go there and I'll shoot those 3. I thought I was going to be able to get all 5 of them. I needed to do a cone, not a box.
Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Boop, boop, and boop. What does a con says, right?
Yep.
10, 11, and 18. Nicely done. Right, so... 2 closest to you fail, 1 back makes it 9, half damage on push, thunder damage. Alright. The actual thunderous energy ripples forth, shaking apart the fabric that keeps these specters manifested. But though they fail and are pushed, they are still here. Is it 10 feet back?
10 feet,
10
yep.
feet away from you, maybe.
Right. So he's pushed there, and he's pushed there. Move that there for the time being.
1, 2, 1, 2, 5. I've got you back, Poof! My turn is done.
Alright. Krika.
Alright, as everything goes dark, I just close my eyes and reach down into the box and pick up the silk.
Excuse me. Hold up.
Does it eat me?
Blah, no. Yeah, the silk seems to just kind of be, it almost seems like the silk's in the way. As you reach your hand inside, you notice there's something else inside of the chest.
I just take anything that's in there.
Alright.
Wrap it up in the silk if I need to.
you just leave the silk on it, or do you take it out of the silk?
Just like, if I reach down and like I feel something hard underneath the silk, I just take a handful and just pull it all out with silk on it.
Okay, yeah, you grab it.
Pull it out of the box.
It seems to be rather heavy, a little long, and a little obtuse to carry in this fashion. It's might be hard for you to... I don't know if you've ever held one of these before.
I don't know what it is, but I stick it in my mouth.
Do you really?
Yes.
It's a little too big for that.
He unhinges his jaw.
Too big to fit in an alligator mouth?
Yeah, actually.
I'm not swallowing it, I'm just holding it in my teeth.
I mean, you can,
Like
stick,
a
it, you can
sexy
stick it in your
rose.
teeth, yes. That is perfectly fine, but it is too big for you to swallow.
Yeah, I'm not
That's adorable.
just holding it in my mouth.
You can also uncover it in silk so you can see what the fuck it is.
He doesn't care.
Okay.
Can't see.
Hey, you can't see shit. Let's see, he
Lizard men
turns
don't have dark
around.
vision either? Jesus.
No!
Awesome.
As he turns around and puts his arm on the wall to guide himself out of the wagon, as he's blinded. And you can just tell me if I'm running into things as
Yeah,
he
you hit Doc.
starts to...
You nudge past Doc.
Oh my god,
Then
Gator!
I just start making my way towards the sound of this creature and I cast Spiritual Guardians, allowing them to not strike a single foe around me.
Craig is all cozy.
You cast Spiritual Guardians, but
Instructing them to not strike a single thing. As I have them make a flank around me, just pointing outwards, but not striking anything. As I walk towards the creature. But that is my turn. Ah, shit.
Stand up there.
Okay. So I'm just trying to... I just have my eyes closed, I'm just listening to the sound. I heard this voice echo out in the woods, and I'm just making my way towards it.
Making his way down south.
Right. Interesting.
I do take the thing out of my mouth after I'm done,
okay.
getting out of the wagon. I just need the free hand so I can fucking maneuver my way out.
Give me a dexterity check.
Saving throw or just check?
Just check.
23!
Nice.
Yep, it's the object, whatever it is still wrapped up in this black silk. You're able to keep your hands on it, keeping it covered.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright.
Poff, what do you got for me?
Just a question, do I know, like, I'm basically the only one who can see in the dark here?
I think it's come up in the time.
Oh no, I can see in the dark. You'll have my dark vision up.
I think it's come up that you're the only one that can innately see in the dark, yes.
Alright. Well, then we gotta finish this quick. Doc, you set me up for the old 1-2. I gotta thank you for that. He kisses his fingers and snaps them as sparks fly out, and the air around these specters becomes harsh and grinding as I cast a big, nasty shatter.
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 Yeah, give me the damage roll for that as I check something.
And
It's a billion actually. Oh no! It's one of those variant rules.
Do some quick math on something. Okay, cool. So, yeah, as you cast your shatter, what does it actually look like? What does it look and sound like? Does it have a visual component, or is it just explosion, or what?
I snap my fingers, and it looks like the air starts to crack and change and twist and just try to fracture whatever's inside of it.
Okay, that's actually really cool. As you do that, two specters in the back immediately just whoosh, and they shatter along with it.
Ah!
Did Riven see? See? Is she blind?
Mark.
Oh, Riven can't see a damn thing anymore.
Oh no, Bob!
I can't make the random street side NPC that powerful. Jesus. Let's see.
Well, she could be like a
watch.
Yeah.
Did you see that? I just killed 8 of them in one shot.
And then it's con saves for the other two. Okay. 13, 19, 15, so the bottom one fails. Taking 8, 9, 9, good. As your shatter tears these specters, the back two asunder, the other two seem to have more constitution to them and are able to weather the disruption in the sound around them. Let's see.
Alright, I'm going to move.
That one takes 2. Yeah, you're good.
Alright, I'm just gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just stand over here so I can get a good look at everyone, make sure I can see all my friends, and that's my turn.
No, not the darkness! Not the darkness! Not again! As Riven is going to run and slide underneath the seat. As she appears to be frightened.
Oh, but where did you go, young laddie?
I think it's best to let her stay there. It's a little more safe than out with these ghosties.
Bodhi.
Why are we swinging again? The past the location of one of them, which I believe is my left.
Now you can still hear the sounds of that specter to your left, slowly but surely trying to lay claim to your soul.
Haha, 15, 15.
Both of those will connect as your outstanding training backs you up. Let's see here. 7 and minus. Wow, nicely done, Bodhi. Even blind as a bat, you're able to secure the kill as this specter crumbles to dust.
Yo! Wait. And he carelessly, carefully tries to, like, take small steps forward. He doesn't know where he's going.
Yeah, you run into the body of a dead cow.
God!
Give me a dex save.
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
It's a really low DC.
Oh god.
Do you have disadvantage on dex saves if you're blind?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. Jesus.
No,
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're able to get yourself over the dead cow you did not see there.
It's okay.
And land on your feet.
I got this. Yeah, that's my turn, because I don't want to be bumping into anything else.
You sure? You positive? Okay. Tower.
I mean, it makes the most sense.
Whilst completely blind, I felt them sort of life drain at me, and I guess I could hear them. That's what you said to Bodhi, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could hear them, and you notice that they all seem to attack you from generally the same direction.
Alright, well, I'm going to reach my hammer out from behind my shield and make like a big sweeping strike and try to hit 2 of them.
Alright, swinging from the left to the right.
One each. From my right to the left, above me to the left.
Above me to the left. Alright, cool. 14 will connect, and 12 will connect as you strike 2 solid, undamaged specters. Your Warhammer damages their life force. Wait, let me add that back. And minus. Good. Alright.
Yep, having no idea where to go, I just hold my ground.
Alright. Yoon.
Oh god, Nick's dead.
Uh-oh.
No. He's dead, man! He's dead!
I know.
It's game over, man. He dropped.
You see?
Oh, is he not in the... He's still in the game? Is he dropped from the Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, rip.
He's offline.
Baby, come back.
He holds his head.
He's a mystic, so he's gonna do the mystic thing and just obliterate all enemy creatures on the map for 2 side points.
Annihilate. Yeah.
I cast Annihilate them.
He's gonna cast Daytime.
Yeah, for 1 side point. So that's how mystics work, He's gonna cash a mass.
I actually felt personally, I felt really comfortable with his actual power level from the things that I've actually been seeing, but it's neither here nor there.
Uh-oh, he's off.
Alright, he's
It's been good, yeah. It's all saving throws. It's not a lot of damage. It's fine.
He has 32
Just versatility.
points. You see, you can't see.
Can't he though? Can't he?
Give me
see
one
for this.
turn.
Yep, one creature you can see. Goddamn. Ooh-wee.
He dodges. Because you gotta see the person attacking you.
No one has dark vision?
Nope.
We set up the party in that way mostly because nobody had it, so we're like, fine, nobody's gonna worry about it,
I don't know, I took dark vision the spell.
Hearing the soft footsteps of let's see here, you can't see shit.
Rekka's got light, but being the light bitch is not a part of his plan.
Sure you don't want to be the light bitch?
I got this, guys. I got this. Just give me one turn.
Hearing the stumble...
Oh, is he back?
Is he back?
Nope, still dead. Nope, he's still dead.
I'm back.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, it's your
You just
turn.
have to go poop quick.
I did
Wait,
not-
wait, were you
And then I looked at your character sheet and I was like, I don't know what any of this does. I was about to walk over to Bodhi and just heal him for like 1d8 because I was just like, what the fuck does any of this do?
Yes, wing sheep style class. Yeah, that's a thing.
The 7d12.
Hit him with your thunder crash!
And cast fly and just fly away and leave these people.
Alright, you cast fly and he is gone. Moving on.
I don't know where anything is.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna use a whirlwind.
Found right here. And they are making noises, aren't they?
Yes, but you will need to give me a perception check.
Okay.
The other ones are a bit more obvious because they're they're right next to you.
Ooh.
Perception, nicely done. Yeah, you can tell that there's one a decent distance away from you, directly to your left, and another a little bit closer. It sounds like. Oh, and you know Krika's right in front of you.
Oh,
I did just brush into your shoulder as I tried to walk past you.
He's directly north of you, right there.
I want to whirlwind Krika.
Freeze me to the ground.
Are you just gonna cast Whirlwind at that point?
I was, but now that I know Krika's there.
Yeah, you would hit Krika Tower and Poff. Do it. Do it.
He only knows about Krika.
I don't know. I only know about Krika, so I'm just gonna cast it right there. And I guess Krika's like 25 feet from there, so right here.
All right, all right. Give me that Whirlwind cast.
I just want to throw them all like as far away from me as possible.
Strength saving throw.
And they're
Poff, you
all
have bless.
they all move as far away from you, so they're all gonna go to the left.
Wait, I don't have a disadvantage. But 13.
Or are you gonna like deposit them in multiple places, or what do you? Let me see.
It'll be like up here. Just fill the spaces up here.
Hold on, it looks like it doesn't actually move them away from you so much as shuffle them inside of that space. Because they're moved to an unoccupied space of your choice in the sphere.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna move them.
Oh, to the
25
furthest point in the sphere?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
fill up like this area over here.
I'm going for a ride. I never thought wind could touch me, but it can.
You do have a bardic inspiration though.
4 damage and be moved. I'm fine with that. I can't tell what I can see anyway.
Strength saves?
Well, actually, you know what? I'll use it because D8.
Only the 17 succeeds.
Alright, so... Oh, perfect. That was the Spectre I needed. Good. Alright, show me the 20 line again, and I'll move everyone over there. Thank you.
Did I hit Poff?
Yes, you did.
Uh-oh.
Poff's dead.
Poff has bless.
Yeah, I need a strength save. Pops, my man. Ooh.
Plus bless, plus 3 for my aura.
How that wouldn't do it.
No, it's still only 12.
Hey, it's not gonna
Yeah, I
be the
guess
16.
the highest.
Poff,
so
no!
yeah, Poff, you're gonna take 4.
Never mind, that doesn't do it that way. I was gonna say I'm back at half health, but I'm not.
This is where Poff dies.
There you go, baby.
see some point on that 20 line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yoon, give me a d6.
Oh.
Unforeseen consequences. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 4. All right.
Oh, hello. See here, isn't it?
Yeah, the specters hear you quite clearly and look directly at you as we come to the specter's turn.
Just start walking.
Can't see.
Well, he walks in a straight line with no obstruction, so he's able to stumble his way on over there. And Krika, you feel spirits surround you to the front and back, intermingled with yours. Are they not slowed either? By your spiritual guardians? Nothing, they don't stop them, right?
It would be difficult terrain,
No, I picked people.
but he said they're all good.
Yep. They can do whatever they want. Just my spectral procession.
Fanfare.
Yep, you take 2 life drains.
Miss.
You feel them still attempt to pull the life from your body.
Just eyes closed, just duck under their blows as I feel them pass through my spectral vestiges coming at me, but my mind is set forward.
You feel what feels like a negative energy come exceedingly close to you as it reaches out and tries to pull from your very life. 19.
Yeah.
Tower. Once more, you are surrounded as they come on all sides.
Yoon has to make a con
con
save plus bless.
It looks like he's just out of your aura. Yes, I'm watching the stream. Or else I'm just looking at a black box.
How does he know?
I can actually see sort of.
And 1, 2, 3.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
I can't do my thingamajigger! You already rolled it.
Crit hits me, yeah. So I take 18. Minus 18. So I have to make a con save and a concentration save. So the attack first.
Yep. 12. Nice
And concentration.
What are you concentrating on? Bless? Bless, yeah. Bless.
Yeah, bless.
As you take 18 points of necrotic damage, you feel your joints begin to stiffen before moving again, as some of the life that powers you is ebbed away. And Poff McBuck.
Hello.
2 specters on both sides, they both come at you.
Alright. That'll miss.
Both?
15.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Ooh, just dodging all that life drain.
And last but not least.
No, he can go away.
A force unlike any else that you have felt, Poff.
No,
Comes
no, no,
before
no,
you.
no, no! Not my precious Puff!
Hello, my name is Puff McBuck. Who are you?
And let me see.
Too precious for this.
I don't believe you actually need to see for portent, because you can portent things unconscious.
I think you do need to see, don't you?
No, because you can replace attack rolls like on yourself. Or maybe it's just because it's on you.
Well, it's on you and on creatures you can see within something. I think I could be wrong. I think that's how I remember it.
Yeah. What's the range on your portent, Doc?
Oh, jeez, now you're making me read.
Is there a range or just what you can see?
It might just be what you can see.
Jeez, I can see them.
I could be wrong.
Creatures that you can see with one of these. Yep. So I will. Oh god, I don't know what Puff's AC is.
Can you divine it with your divine powers?
So I can make his attack. I can make his attack. I can see him, 60 feet. Like I can just barely see him.
Oh, yeah,
It's
60
dim.
dark vision. Yeah, dim.
Yeah. So I can make his attack roll a 12, but I think even with his modifier, he's probably still gonna hit you.
Yeah,
Oh, what the
this
hell?
is like a +4.
What the hell? I'll use the 12 on whatever he's gonna like do to my little Puff McBuck.
He is going to attempt. Oh, jeez. He is going to attempt to life drain him.
Okay, so I'm gonna make that a 12.
All right.
And I say, "Hello, I'm Puffy, but how are you?" And I use cutting words.
So that brings it down by 2.
Natural 2.
Yeah.
10 plus modifier.
Does a 16 hit?
Yep.
Oh.
No!
You take 15 points of necrotic damage, and you feel a heavy cold emanate from your chest.
As you die.
Do a con save.
This. Yep, give me the con save. Ooh, nice job, you make it. As you feel this cold emanate from your chest, you feel it begin to want to get out of you. You let this cold flow free, or do you restrict it?
Like an ice box cold? Is it like an ice, like freezing winter cold? Is it just like a evil soul cold?
It is like the absence of warmth. As hard as that, as like obtuse as that is.
Absolute cold.
Well, I'm dying, so let's cut loose a little bit.
So you submit?
Open up, baby.
Alright, give me a d4.
Oh god, this is what.
How much damage I take?
Let's give me a d4.
You take 1 d4? Oh.
Alright. You feel this cold begin to come from your chest and emanate to each one of your limbs and to your head as it fills you with a sort of cold vigor, one that seems to want to protect you as you gain the benefits of a 3rd level armor of Agathis.
Oh snap!
So track that accordingly.
I know how to track that accordingly. Is that like 5 for hit points times level?
So,
I think it's 15, right?
Okay.
He's a good ghost.
so this might be a first. At least it's a first for me. As I am going to step here and cast, in my opinion, brilliance.
Of course.
Is I'm gonna set that
Yeah.
campfire back on fire.
Oh snap!
Nicely done.
As it reignites.
Are you within 10 feet of it?
Good old prestidigitation.
Ooh, are you within 10 feet of it?
One more step, baby. Oh, there you go.
There you go. There you go. You got enough movement.
10. And
Just reach your arm out. It's 5 extra feet.
yeah, and I'll just yeah, sit there and be like, ah!
As the campfire reignites.
Oh,
I can see.
There you go.
thank you.
You're welcome. I'm probably dead, but you're welcome. Oh, hello, Puff.
Hello.
You are feeling a little bit better, Puff.
Hold on, Puff. I'll get there as soon as I can.
This is so cool.
Rika.
My eyes whip open as I survey the area and see very far on the edge of my vision the spectral leader that I've been looking for, as I, without disengaging, just stride forward away from these creatures. walking past all of them. As I put the shroud of cloth back in my mouth and pull out Arbiter's Sacrifice. Are these things attacking me as I'm going? Yeah, this is where it's gonna go.
The two next to Tower are not. They are focused on draining the life from him, but the two left will lash out with a nat 1 and an 18.
Alright. 19. I mean 18?
Yeah, that's a natural 1 and 18. My bad.
Okay. 18 will hit.
You take 8 necrotic
Con
damage.
save. Good, and then a concentration save, which I'm good.
Remember when I get this like goddamn compendium.
Alright, as I step forward, taking the slash across my back, as I just continue to stride forward, as I take the strange silk in my mouth, I take Arbiter's Sacrifice and slash it across the inside of my arm and reach it up forward in front of myself towards the leader of this strange ghostly procession. That's my turn.
Alright. Off McBuck.
Alright, feeling a little chilly, but not too bad anymore. I don't feel like there's much room I could go, so if I'm gonna die, as I clap my hands and this slight glow of golden light begins to surround me as I cast Aura of Vitality. And I give myself 8 hit points as a bonus action.
Oh, snap.
Ooh, that feels a little bit better.
Nicely done.
Turn. As I just watch this thing prepare to kill me, probably.
I'll save you, don't worry.
Riven. You see something?
It's her first turn being afraid without the...
Hey, she's blessed. She gets an extra D4 to that.
She sees the light.
Ooh, nicely done.
Hashtag blessed!
She will, invigorated by the light of the campfire, take a shot at the specter to Puff's left.
Did she get the Bodhi inspiration, or is that the Puff inspiration? That's the tough boy.
That's the tough boy.
So blessed.
Can she use bless twice or no?
For everything,
so.
I think.
For everything, yeah.
Yeah, for every... Yeah.
15!
As that will connect. 9. As a big chunk of that specter is torn out. And... she will load a second shot and shoot the one to the left of Yoon. It's another big chunk is torn from that specter. Bodhi.
Saying that the light is back. Yoon seems okay. Off seems better. What's up with specters? I'd go cover for Doc. Since Parker just left those. And, attack this one.
Alright. Boom, and boom! Both of those will connect. How you take this one out?
Yeah, just rush over, jumping over the campfire, and then just using 2 hands, just stabbing it where I think it's like shoulders, its upper body is. Just jab jab.
Jab jab.
Trying to skewer something.
It's quite nicely skewered. Tower.
The light bursts into my eyes, and I see Puff in danger and charge up to save him. Those two can attack me if they like. And I yell to the guy, "I'm the one you want, fiend!" As I drop.
23 should take you.
23 does hit. So let's see.
2 con saves.
10. And then con. Make them both.
Yeah, you do.
And I drop 25 lay on hands on Puff as I call out the fiend to attack me instead.
Damn.
Hashtag paladins, baby.
As you ascend off in vitality and you cross a notable threshold, you notice that the icy coldness that is enveloping you remains.
Still not warm enough.
And Yoon, what do you got for me?
Hey, Puff.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna hurt a little bit, but just let the winds take you, okay? Right?
Why would you... So little.
Not again.
I was gonna say, is that a different gift this time? Okay.
Gonna whirl in on Puff, and if Puff lets the wind take him like I tell him, I'm gonna move him closer to me.
One second, let me check.
And move the other people away. And I guess I'll interpose tower between us and them.
Okay. I'll take it.
Krika, I will also need a strength save from you.
And Puff, you should get a. Oh no, if you're just gonna let it move you, never mind.
To be moved, you have to take 3 damage, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna move if I can help it.
Love the 0. Fucking love the 0.
Alright.
Nice. Yeah, Puff. Right there. This corner.
Okay, behind the horse.
Right, and then give me the 20-point line away from the center. So I can move the people that need to move. I think just about everyone failed. Krika made it, and Tower made it, right?
Yes.
Good shit, good shit.
And we're over here next to Off. Just protect them. I'll take the attack opportunity.
That you will. 21 for 11.
You have the Valor inspiration, right? To the fist. Will that help?
Yeah, that's your armor class, but...
D8. What would I need to roll? 16.
16, you need a 5, so unlikely to make it.
Thanks. I don't really use it for anything else.
Alright.
Need a 6, 7, or 8? Oh.
We come
Be blessed.
Plus a d4.
Okay, plus a d4. You are blessed. There you go.
Oof. Nicely done.
Just enough.
You, with the blessings and inspiration of your allies, able to withstand the Spectre's life drain. No, 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 no. As we come to the Spectre's turn.
Damn it, Yoon!
You're good. Just tiny. You have like spells.
As the Wraith meets Krika. Let's see here, we'll go around in a circle, so Spectre versus Bodhi. 18. Oh, why did spacebar do it twice? That's weird.
Barely hit. Yeah, I hit.
Alright, so you take 9. And Doc, I'm going to take 2 life drains. 22, 15.
Well, let me think my math here. No, that'll still hit me. Okay, so I'm gonna take 13, and I'm dead. No, I'm kidding.
Dude, you are full health. Don't come for me.
Health, I only have 20 health.
If you had 20 health, I would just suicide the character.
Mm-hmm. It's not meant to be.
Alright, you make the con save, and then 7 more damage?
No, 15 won't hit. I have 17 AC.
Ah, okay, cool. And tower. Set on all sides.
Yeah.
Not like it particularly matters for you, though. Let's see.
They don't have advantage anymore.
2, 3, 4.
2 hits. 3 hits.
Damn.
2 hits and a crit.
This is where tower dies.
Yes, as the critical connects with you, Tower, you feel a sort of pang in your chest as something seems to almost lurch to a halt before begin moving again.
20, 19, 29, 39, 41.
Yeah.
I am unconscious.
Tower drops.
And bus drops.
Some con save.
Oh, if the con effect reduces me to 0, not the attack.
Yeah.
So 4 con saves.
Only the ones that hit.
3 con saves.
Yeah, only if it reduces your max hit to 0.
You make all of
Oh.
them. Your HP does not go down in reflection to the damage, or HP maximum, rather.
Okay.
Doc, it's on you.
Yeah, why not? You only live once. No, I want the arrow. Yeah, right there.
Ooh.
4 1s and a 2.
Unfair.
Alright, let's see here.
Does the Big Nut Man not do anything to me?
No, he does not.
Nice. Staring into his weird eyes.
Yeah, you see a ghastly-looking crown atop his head, though it looks like it is sundered, as though it was split by something. Let's see here, dex saves. DC 16? Alright, so the Wraith will make it. And fail. Make. Alright, cool. As one Spectre. And do the math. Oh, same amount of HP. Sweet. Another Spectre. Visual fires whip around them. Ooh. Now these two, though, are much meatier. 17 halved 9?
Yep. No, yep. No, 8.
8, okay. And then he made it so 8 and then 4. Okay, cool. And Mr. Wraithman makes the save, so 4. Alright. Cracker of the sunken stones.
I drop the arbiter dagger out of my hand, sticking into the dirt before me. Slowly reach up, take the cloth out of my hand, or out of my mouth, reach out both of my arms to him, and as I do, the spectral procession behind me all sink to the ground and kneel before him. Cease this. Take your prize, and have your taste of the living. As I look towards my upwards bleeding arm, drink your fill. Go to where you truly belong, for this place is not that. If you continue this, look, those of you will fall, and the ones named the Guardians will force you onward. And I just hold that position, both arms out, one holding the cloth and one with my bleeding open arm.
Give me... so many dice. Alright, give me a religion check with wisdom as your modifier and a persuasion roll as well.
Alright.
I really stood by religion's int.
I guess you just give me a wisdom roll, I guess, technically. Yeah, just give me...
Yeah, because it's a 0 for religion.
Give me a straight wisdom.
So you said persuasion and religion?
Yep.
Right? Alright, I will, DM Inspiration the religion check then. Bloop. Ooh, good thing I did.
It's a 21. Yep. Very nice, very nice.
Persuasion. Also not great.
You only need a little bit more. Yep.
It's a 30 total.
It is a 30 total. Alright, give me a strength save. As the Wraith reaches out to you, grabbing you by the throat and grabbing you by the slit on your arm and begins to lift you into the air.
Oh, I don't resist if he's draining my life.
Oh, he's just picking you up right now.
Oh, well, yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Alright. Oh, he can do whatever he wants, huh?
I'm not struggling here.
Let me get this blood.
Changing my mind halfway through. I just took 5 turns to set this shit up.
Let's see, cancel, what is it, 48 plus 3? Alright. And... 6. As you take 26 points of necrotic damage. As this thing begins to pull from your very soul.
It's a big grin.
Over
my face.
Are you just looking at him? Nothing around him, nothing behind him? I know you have really high perception, so you might catch things anyway. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Nope.
As you begin to slip closer and closer to death. Oh, god damn it. You were ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Well, the advantage and disadvantage cancel out. Doesn't matter, though.
Yeah, 27. Yeah, something catches your eye just past him in the tree line. Something ethereal, something spiritual like these, but nowhere near, anywhere near as malevolent or evil. Give me a quick nature check, just to see if you recognize what you're looking at for just a quick second.
Yeah, 9s. 9s all day, baby.
9s, 9s, 9, 9!
Oh, shit about nature.
Yeah, you think it's some sort of... Yeah, you definitely recognize it as some sort of, like, four-legged thing. Maybe a deer? You're not entirely certain as your attention shifts back to the Wraith, but that is still draining your life force. But you feel like you saw what looked like a white deer just off in the trees, watching you as you slip closer to death.
Did he reduce my max hit points too?
Yeah, give me a con save DC 14.
No, I ain't resisting it.
Alright, so your max hit points go down 26 points.
26.
Puff.
Puff just sees tower go down and he just gets stunned. Everything that's happening around him just seems to fade. He's nope, 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 tower, not falling, and he uses his bonus action to use Aura Vitality. Get you 9 hit points. Just with a glance back, he snaps his fingers and he throws down a big old tasty shatter. Whatever that is.
Oh wait, so I get 9 hit points too?
I can only do one at a time.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, it's a really good spell, but it's only as good. 12 damage. God damn, you and these fucking shatters are always good at just fucking killing people. Alright. As your cracks spread through the air, tearing that specter into pieces. Gotta do a con save for this one.
Oh, does the fire get scattered to the wind also?
Stone, crystal, or metal? No, it does not.
It's organic. Even if it's on fire, it's organic.
What does it say? Creature of
Inorganic material.
Inorganic material.
Wood's organic, baby. It's organic has carbon.
How do you damage a fire, though?
Water.
Well, it's more like you destroy the wood that composes it, so there's nothing to burn.
Yeah, I was thinking just like the wood scatters all over the place.
Yeah.
12 points of damage.
I'm gonna go 5, 10, 20. Get right up in this guy's face.
Yeah.
Alright, you give me a dex save.
Uh-oh.
As that fire will explode.
Damn it, Puff!
Nicely done. Take 1 point of fire damage.
I'm so good.
As does Riven.
Did you see it?
Now, the good part is, because of the way these resistances are working out, you just killed the Spectre by exploding the fire. If
Nice.
yeah, you did. Nice job. You just fucking...
But did Riven see it? Did she see me kill it?
Yeah,
No.
she also saw you plunge her back into darkness.
As long as she saw it.
As you walk away, you hear a soft whimper from underneath the cart.
As long as she saw it.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Right. Let's see what you got for me, Riven. Oof.
Is the fire out?
Yes.
There's no fire.
God fucking damn it.
I know that I woke up.
Ariel!
The light came back to me, my eyes for like a second, and then...
Riven will take a shot at the last place she saw. Chink. Chink. 12 will hit, and... Bless is down because you were incapacitated.
Yep.
Why did she shoot 4 times?
I just didn't feel like toggling on disadvantage. D8 for the attack roll, for the 9 plus 7. So both of those will hit for -9. And 12 for -5. As the Spectre 2 towers right to massive damage, barely hanging on. Bodhi.
You still hear the etherealness of the Spectre.
Yep, the one that's right next to you. Yeah, it seems to be right next to you. Yep.
Lebowski.
14 and 17. Yeah, both of those will hit. -6, -5. Nicely done, Bodhi. How do you want to do this?
Bruce, and just trying his hardest to not look like he's randomly flailing his trident. But, you know, he's trying to, like, stick it where he thinks it is. He's probably, like, maybe, like, the 2 prongs on the left side are, like, missing, but he manages to hit with 1, and then he tries again, and he also manages to hit with only 1 prong, but it seems like it's enough. with enough force driven behind it.
Nicely done, nicely done. Tower, you feel Puff's magic invigorate you, and you awaken on the ground. What do you do?
The short bit of light I had, I spring to my feet, and it goes out just before I can swing, but I aim to where I saw the two things, one swing for each.
You don't know as Puff dived in to protect you.
I don't know.
Alright, would it be, you're right-handed, right? So your first attack would hit the one to your right from standing? Or what's your order?
I was thinking the one to my right first in my head.
One to your right first in your head. Alright, so the 11 will miss and the 14 will connect. Do that damage on the bottom. As your Warhammer makes contact with this spiritual form. For some damage. You...
Am I able to tell if it dissipated it or not in the dark?
Yeah, as your hammer connects with the one that you did hit, you get... that in response.
So I know it's still alive?
Yeah. It continues to screech
give it a
at you.
smite.
Oh, Jesus! Did you mean level 2?
I did.
Oh, God!
It's dark and my friend is next to me and I gotta save people. Yeah,
Alright, yeah. It Jesus! I didn't expect that.
You don't need to level 2, because you get an extra D8, because it's undead.
Well, it's dead anyway, but I'll roll another D8.
Indeed.
Even more.
It's even... Jesus!
Alright.
Jesus!
And it's still alive.
33 total damage. Is it still alive?
And then it kills Puff.
Yeah, it just turns around like, fuck you, Bob.
Yeah, that fucking Spectre is very dead.
His ancestors felt that.
Yeah, it did. Just come to the
Life,
Spectre's
I'm
turn.
just staring into this creature's eyes.
Okay, I wasn't gonna do anything anyways.
That's good. Alright, cool.
Hey,
So I'm coming back around. Yeah, what do you got for me?
Honestly, nothing. I don't fucking know where anything is anymore.
Go and take the dodge, actually.
20. That
Only once
way.
you can see it, though.
Go 10 feet up if I hit something, I guess.
No, you do not. You're good.
If I feel around, what do I feel?
You feel a soft mat of jet black hair.
Hello.
As Pop is to your right.
Give him a noogie.
Since I know that the Spectre was in front of Puff before it went dark, or no, Puff blew it up before.
Yeah, there was like a brief flash of light as Tower's Warhammer connects with the Spectre and he smites it, and you see it just...
Well then I would know it was the one that was in front of Puff, right?
That exploded, yes.
I'm pretty sure there was another one diagonal to it, so I'm gonna shoot an energy beam going that way.
Alright. Give me a dex save, Puff.
Alright.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't give me a dex save.
+3.
Alright. 8 as your energy beam tears this Spectre apart. You can give me a perception check, and Tower.
Perception? With disadvantage, I assume?
No, you're using your ears. So roll normal.
Does Tower have ears?
Yeah, he has audio runes.
Runes by Dre.
Oh my god! God damn it! You're punished. No loot for you. Yeah, Tower, as this Spectre is torn apart and sent off into wherever Spectres go, you feel as though you catch. Thank you.
Ooh. Be at peace.
As that specter is annihilated, and all that is left is the Wraith, which is currently draining the ever-loving life out of Krika.
I'm alright.
There's a lot left alive.
Oh, really?
You said you're just, like, automatically failing all saves, right?
If he tries to drain me again, I'm gonna try to knock his hand away with my shield.
No, he is going to throw you.
Alright, good deal.
As you go 20 feet to the left and hit the boulder. You take 9 bludgeoning damage on impact.
Oh, yeah.
As the Wraith reaches down, and with an almost like a sort of a flame that almost seems to generate no heat but still burns. It's puzzling, to be sure. The black silk evaporates into ash, and you see the Wraith reach down and pull up very interesting looking crossbow. And points it directly at Riven. Firing a single shot.
Oh, he's got 2 actions now?
He had a whole other turn the last time.
Dang Paragon.
Do whatever the fuck he wants, man.
Point at Doc now.
I really should. Where is he? There you are.
45 feet away, I've got some good cover.
The Wraith just casually floats on down here.
Jesus.
Yeah, the Wraith lines up a shot at Riven.
Roll 3d100s.
I don't even need to add his dex to that. As a 19 will connect with Riven, and she takes a decent chunk of damage. As you see Yoon, Krika, Poff, Tower, Doc, Bodhi, you see very strange force unleashed from this crossbow. Silence.
I don't see anything.
Oh yeah, you don't see anything. That's right.
Yeah, I'm like,
Let me see.
What do I see?
I was like, oh, it's
What did
gonna,
I see?
I'll-
What did me Pop see?
Riven takes an indiscriminate amount of damage. I'm not rolling.
yes, Jordan,
She
how
just
fading
died.
and throbbing is it?
Oh my god.
Die.
Let me know if you see
I
this.
forgot to run this.
I was
up,
like,
you guys.
sweet, it's gonna
a
light up.
event. You're
The
not
people-
allowed to jump in on the cut.
Yeah, let me see if the people who are locked in black, do you see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 You see that beam just pierce across the
my
darkness, tearing
God,
itself
he's shooting
apart.
Rainbows.
It's shooting rainbows. Yeah, I don't have one that's just pure. Yeah, I don't.
Evil.
Yeah, pure evil. Oh wait, I do have one that's pure evil. Thanks, buddy, for reminding me. As it
You're
cuts
welcome.
across and rips into Riven's chest, and she takes a let's see here.
Damage equal to her health.
No. Fuck you.
Just roll
Not
this
take-
quick here on this crossbow. Yep, alright. Okay, that looks good.
She
Shit.
takes 1,
106 damage.
takes 8, 12 points of damage. Whoops.
Oh my god, now she's shooting fucking rainbow.
Yeah, I know, right?
She gets the crossbow.
Quick, catch the leprechaun.
And the specter floats closer. Doc.
So, 3 flux capacitors shoot out in the air.
Very nice. And give... let's see here. As your magic missiles connect with the Wraith, you see it turn towards you, crossbow in hand. 18 to hit. Dex is +3. As a beam lines itself towards you, your shield intercepts it.
Look at him go. He's so quick on his feet.
He's so quick. Look at him dancing. Dance for me. Krika.
Just trying to listen as I bash up against this rock, get back to my feet, listening.
Yeah, you're just seeing beams of light. Kind of. If you can piece together between where he shot from before, you definitely saw that beam between the stars in your eyes as it pierced into Riven, and then from a further distance, a second beam of light shoots out at Doc, which then ricochets off of his shield to no effect. So these flashes of light are giving you some clues to where things are and what things are happening. Yes, a little bit.
It like lights up his form a little bit right as he shoots. Like I know it's him shooting this fucking thing.
Yeah, that is for sure.
I get up to my feet. This is enough. You have me here. It is time for you to go where you belong! As I bash my hands together, blood like splattering over my other arm as it spills out of my left arm as I cast Turn Undead. Don't have a button for it.
What's your save DC?
16. Let's see. Yeah, 16.
Can I make a wisdom save? Alright.
Nice.
Nope, I'm good.
Fuck. Oh, it's Doc. You didn't want to turn the Wraith, I was trying to turn Doc. Fuck! Dude,
now they know!
As it is effectually turned. Put you back in the square where you belong. And you see the Wraith drop its crossbow to its side, meeting you in the eyes before turning away.
As I lower my head. Little bit more. We will end this now. As I'll cast Healing Word on myself. Because I'm the only one I can see.
Oh, you can cast Healing Word to heal up your bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't reduced. I still had some health above my max.
No, you had no health left, goddammit. Alright, you gained 6. Off.
Right. Can I see Riven underneath the cart from here?
Yes, you can see her clearly.
Oh wait, I guess I don't technically need to see her for this. I go, Riven, you'll be fine. We're almost done with this. As I use my bonus action to Aura of Vitality here. Jesus.
That was good. She took 12 points. She brought her back up 6. Nicely done.
And let's see. Oh boy, should I? To move right over here. Right here next to him, and I'm going to use my action to ready to cast. Should I not? Let's just see what he does as I keep an eye on everyone else. That's my turn.
Alright. Riven, seeing the monster that has taken all of her friends over and over, is cowed in terror of it. Bodhi.
League of Legends!
Guys, I'm pushing right now. Oh, God, Jesus, why is it my turn? I'm trying to take the inhibitors. It's dumb. I hate this game. 10, 9, 8. Maybe Bodhi got disconnected.
That still
Yeah,
says
seeing
in
something
chat.
I think with that.
Alright.
At the water. Riven!
So,
Riven!
you calling for Riven?
Yeah, I'm calling for Riven.
Yeah, you just hear like a soft whimper underneath the cart.
Walking blindly. Riven! Right here where she's coming from.
Give me a perception check. Let me see, 15 feet, yeah. Give me a perception check. Yeah, you can tell she's at like the front of the cart. You gotta keep inching your way forward, you're almost there.
Reaching my hand out. I know it can be scary, dear, but we must stay together, and we must be fearless when it is dark outside. I cast heroism on her.
Alright, what's your spellcasting mod?
It is +3.
Alright.
So she
You hear
gains
the whimpering stop.
+3 points, and she is immune to being poisoned.
Tower.
Where are you, spirit? Face me and find peace in my hammer.
He's 20 feet in front of you! I don't know why I'm speaking like this!
Alright, Where am I? Who are you people? What's
I'm
the
Rushes
deal?
forward,
Where am I?
in that direction.
Bashes the shit out of Kraken's face.
Oh jeez.
And then I swing right in front of me when it was there. Right there.
No, no, oh, no,
Yep, your
That's
hammer
the turn.
connects with air.
Alright.
You.
Someone like do their roller like right there.
Hmm?
Someone do their roller to like right there. That's where I'm gonna go. Just gonna go straight.
There you go.
Just
All of us.
all the way over there. Unless I hit something.
No, he's behind.
No, make it straight across.
I feel around. What do I feel?
Rock face.
Dead cow.
Yes, and also did cow.
Okay. Right here. Just right in front of me. 60 feet across in front of me. I'm gonna make. Just wild clouds.
Alright, duly noted. As the Wraith, crossbow in hand,
How does it drop the crossbow?
it drops it to its side. Instead of holding it in both hands, shooting it at people, it's just holding it in one hand at its side.
Okay.
As it just floats away, back into the trees. Krika, give me a perception check.
Attack it.
Sure.
Yep, it's just
Canceling out.
Just for a fleeting moment, you think you see that white deer again bound off deeper into the forest. As the wraith leaves, the sounds of phantoms cease. After a few brief moments, The sounds of the forest seem to come back.
No, 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 no!
I'll finally cast light on myself.
You yeah, goddamn chicken!
What is it, 40-20? 20-20? 40-20, alright.
I will light a torch.
Exclamation point torch with your token selected. Or exclamation point flicker, rather.
Well, why didn't any of you just, like, use your eyes?
Not everyone has spells to see in the dark, Doc.
Why don't you just see in the dark, then?
I don't think they can, mate.
You telling me that, like, a lizard and a fishman can't see, like, in the dark underwater?
Yes, yes. Where is the girl? Is she okay?
Oh, she went and cowered in her little shed cart thing.
She will be safe there. So I step near the entrance and say, "You are safe. I will guard you." And I guard the entrance.
That was it's quite exhilarating.
We all stand when the spirits are released. See, like the heavy breathing. Rick's not in a good way. Looks gaunt.
Just gonna use the rest of my duration of Aura Vitality just to blast it on Krika and Tower. However many rounds it.
How many rounds you got of that? 10?
I think I have like 5 more.
Alright, so 5 more. So, yeah, give me 5 rolls, 3 to 1, 2 to the other.
Right there, get 7 from me.
66.
Alright, you notice that after a little bit, your healing does not have any more effect.
18.
I know that's no
Spirit
effect.
took my strength, but it will return.
I believe the spirits were grateful to be released.
Those that can guide us, and we guide those that we can.
Oh, yeah, I'm tired.
Am I still cold?
Yes, you are.
God, we should get a fire going. I'm just gonna go try and put the pieces of the fire back together and station.
Guess I can't actually like release turn undead. Whatever.
You get a small fire going.
Alright.
A little bit brighter.
Well then,
Oh,
good job, guys.
there you go. I'm gonna take a nap here.
Yes, I believe that is enough excitement for 1 minute.
As I scan the darkness of the woods, I'm going to cast Detect Evil and Good. See if I see any traces of the malignant spirit that might remain.
So I see him casting. I'm gonna do the same thing, but with that one.
As I see them working, I'm just gonna...
There is a lack of an undead presence for Krika and Tower, but there is something that catches your eye ever so slightly. Something you have not felt yet. One might say a fiendish presence. Seems to be in your midst.
share a look with Krika and I look to see where it's coming from. Says I know the location.
As you guys look at each other, you both feel your gaze drawn to Poff.
Not Puff got infected.
Fiendish.
Time to purge. It was nice knowing you, Puff.
Krika, you have a ridiculously high perception. Give me a perception roll.
I start to stalk Poff.
I'm assuming Poff is facing towards the fire.
28.
Just barely. Only for a quick second, Krika. You feel like you see something like almost bluish in color. As you continue to advance and begin to see more and more of Poff's face, you notice there is a very tiny mark upon his forehead that is glowing blue in color.
Position my horse to help perceive and fit to the wagon.
The horse is gonna guard Ribbon. Alright. I've got this. I've got this tower.
I'm not taking my view off of it, I'm just stepping off to where my fine seat, gotta use it. Are you feeling okay, Poff?
Just a bit cold as though, mate. This fire's not hot enough, and he throws another precipitation on to make it blaze.
I sense negativity surrounding you. Fiendish negativity.
Well, it's been kind of a bad night, mate. Oh.
Are you infected?
I mean... I don't know which... Infected with what?
Some sort of evil or demonic presence.
Huh. I mean, those things are pretty bad. Like, could they have done something to me?
Possibly. I felt them try to drain the very life from me, and I even succumbed to it almost, if it wasn't for you.
You don't think they put something in me, do you, mate?
You were pretty injured from them before. Maybe they were able to supplant something. Krika, I know you sense something. What can you tell?
It is not like what we face. It does not come from the spirits I know. It is something hotter.
It sure feels cold, mate.
It's colder.
It's a pit fiend, right?
Actually,
I am going
Is that a
to...
legit question, Krika?
Yeah.
No, it's a Baylor.
I touched Puff's forehead
I'm gonna-
like the back of my hand.
I'm gonna use the last 5 of my lay on hands on him to try and remove a disease, even though I know it's not that.
My gonorrhea is gonorrhea.
Nicely done. He no
Gonk.
longer has gonorrhea. Even
All
though that
right.
about that.
Wait a sec.
Do you feel better?
Just still cold.
How does my hand feel on his forehead?
He was touching me.
Like, yeah, I didn't know you were touching him. If you touch the little blue mark on his forehead, and let me, you're touching it?
I was touching it with the back of my hand, like
Freddy
how
the Baylor
moms
attacks you.
get temperature of their child.
Yeah, are you touching
Yeah,
his
like that.
forehead?
Mama Bodhi.
Yeah.
Mama Birdie is here for you.
Give me a con save.
Fantastic. Do I become a warlock? 16. Ooh, that's
Yeah, you
decent.
feel a very heavy cold against your hand, something unlike anything else you felt before. It almost seems to want to pull the heat itself from you, but you are able to withstand it with your high constitution. It doesn't
This
appear to
does
be
not look
anything that Poff is doing, though.
No, Puff.
This does
Buddy,
not
what are you
feel
doing?
like a cold I've ever felt before. Not even from deep ocean.
You're not checking correctly. Hold on, here. I move Puff's
Uh-oh.
head to face me.
That's not where the
I put my
thermometer
fo-
goes.
I put my forehead to his forehead.
Give me a con save.
Paul feels very loved.
Oh.
goes and picks up his knife out of the dirt.
Yeah, you feel a heavy cold against his forehead. Something that feels like it would pull the warmth from your body, but it does not. You're able to withstand it.
Are you dying?
I hope not. Why would you say that?
I mean,
What's happening?
You're cold. You don't
Are you possessed?
alive.
How does one know if they're possessed? I feel like I'm Puff McBuck. I mean, personalities out here just a little chilly.
Usually I would say you're
What's
possessed.
everyone touching my forehead?
If I sense a demonic presence in you, but I trust you. So I don't know what it is I'm sensing.
Canonically, weren't you there, Tower?
I don't know if we just spent on that, and then we said like, oh, he still has the tattoo, or...
It's one of those things like it's so fucking
Point that
goofy,
we
we're not
all
really
said
sure
that
what the thing.
Freddie the Baylor,
So, like-
the #1 fan, was canon.
Alright, yeah, after you played that concert in hell, do you remember... from one of the
It was
movies?
not a concert in hell. Gosh, get it right.
His first sister it was, wasn't it? Or whatever?
His sister couldn't
They
attend.
play, but they came
Oh.
from the...
But he did play one, and
He
she
did
couldn't
play a
go
concert. Yeah.
in hell.
It
was
wasn't
not
in hell.
Oh.
It was on the material plane.
Yeah, but I
So
haven't branched out
pros
that
and
far
cons.
yet.
Pros and cons of having a boon with the Baylor. Pros, he saved your life. Con, when you die, your soul's being dragged to hell.
Well then, Puff, I think it is lingering effects from your close encounter with the Baylor. Your friend.
Freddy,
Wasn't he
no.
your #1 fan?
Baylor, Fran, what the fuck did you people do?
So long story short, we had a little run-in with some goblins and hobgoblins, bugbears. It wasn't so bad. Just so happened to run into a big, nice-looking man, a little bit red in the cheeked, sword made of fire. It was hard to remember, but his name was Freddy. He's a big fan. Had me sign an autograph. Of course, I'd sign. He's a fan. His sister's a fan of mine as well. You know, you gotta branch out.
He was evil.
He was nice to me.
What's
Well,
your buddy?
What made him?
It may have seemed nice at the time, but now I'm not so sure.
I'm sure it's just nothing. It's just ghosts.
You look sick.
It's ghosts.
Actually, to the contrary,
Wait.
Puff looks
No?
better than
He
ever.
doesn't?
Yeah, he has the
Oh.
most HP out of everyone that's in the group.
How is that possible?
He's just really cold.
Got 43 HP from sleeping.
But you're knocked out, Doc. Get out of here. But he has his current
Yeah,
HP plus 3rd level armor of Agathis, temporary HP. Besides the fact that he feels like he is at the bottom of a frigid ocean, he is perfectly fine. If uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. Well, I think this has been good. I'm just going to go check on our good friend Riven as he just scuttles his way away from the.
Do not
interrogation.
remain too long. You need to be near the fire.
Hops into the wagon. You in here?
Aye.
Well, they're all gone now. Seems like the big one's gone. And what's in that chest of yours? And he kind of peeks around at this chest.
What was
Horse
that?
climbs up it.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa.
Friendly horse.
So, I have this drink. It's supposed to help you relax.
Oh my god. Shut up. Yeah, inside of the chest, it seems to be bare now. Give me a perception check as you look in the chest.
Uh-oh, perception.
Yeah, there seems to be like a glint of metal in the corner, but otherwise it seems to be completely empty.
Yeah. Riven,
Yes.
what was in here?
It was a crossbow. One we found in that tomb.
I'm guessing it's the same one that big boy kind of walked away with.
I think it was. He didn't come with one, did he?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't really looking at him. I was looking the other way. Safe way. Well, it does seem that he's got what he wanted now. And a very valuable lesson about taking things from people who wouldn't be too keen about having the things taken. Say that, but
Girls love to be lectured
frankly, I'm
before you woo them.
exactly. Break them down.
Get begging.
I don't know that. He'll be satisfied just with that. Still feel though I'm being watched.
Well, in that case, we'll have to keep watch for the rest of the night. As tired as we are, you just stay right in here and just let the Guardians do what the Guardians do best. And he just hops off and, I guess, his horse blocking the path.
Mm-hmm.
And he just goes back to the campfire because he's freezing his ass off. Alright. Well, if you don't mind, what time is it?
I think I had to retcon time because like time passes weirdly.
Time doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's weird. Let's just say after everything now it is 2 o'clock in the morning. I think it was 2. Let's go with 2. It is 2 a.m.
Looks like the crack of 2. Alright then. Guys, I think we should just get the shut-eye we need and move on from here. Or the next watch, rather.
I will keep the lights and watch and listen.
Right, if they're going to take first watch, then I
We'll
will
need to
position.
sleep for at least 6 hours to gain the benefits of a long rest. Unless you have a
position-
feature that says otherwise.
I position myself right there and go inactive where I can still see anybody approaching the wagon.
Or facing out like this away.
Well, then I put myself closer, but yeah, like my back is right to the door, like that, facing mostly like this.
Gotcha. Alright.
As I have done on many a night, I am staying up all night.
Alright. So, let's see, who's asleep currently? You and Doc. Bodhi, you knocked out? Leave the Spectre and anything.
Sleeping on a ghost.
He looks like he's to the side, so I'll take that then. Let me check his tokens to the side, so he's asleep. Poff, you still up?
I'm still up, baby.
Alright. Yeah, there just seems to be a sort of quiet ominousness to the night.
Oh, I'm like in the 10. I don't want to be in the 10. I just realized that Doc has aura around him on the stream.
Yes. That is, his... Let me see here.
When I'm in combat, I'll take my saving throw off.
Keep light on myself whenever it starts to fade.
Alright, cool. I have your aura enabled tower for saving throws in terms of visibility. Same goes for Doc. You guys just turn them on and off when that's not relevant.
Yeah, I just turned it off because of that. Since we're not in combat.
Looks like it's... There we go. So Crike is still up. Tower's inactive. Good. And Poff, you're still up, right?
Yep.
Last time.
Staring into the fire.
Staring into the fire. Alright. Yeah, some time passes. It is still eerily quiet. You don't hear the sounds of chirping crickets or birds in the trees. Just the soft whistle of the occasional breeze and the rustle of trees as the cloudy night above you gives way to reveal a half moon shining some light down before it's covered in clouds again as more time continues to pass. 2 hours later, what would normally be the first watch of the night would conclude. So whoever is actually planning on going to sleep. So Pop, are you still staying up?
Pop's gonna stay up, actually. He's thinking about things.
Okay. Let me check one thing. Yeah, as the time passes, Poff, and we conclude first watch. You feel a degree of warmth begin to approach into your exterior limbs as you feel the warmth of the fire begin to warm you back up. The cold recedes deeper and deeper into your body, including itself at your chest before, after enough time, you feel normal again.
Just need a little bit of fire in me. That's all.
For mechanical purposes, your armor of Agathis is dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And more time passes. Your 4 hours of inactivity have concluded, Tower, as we have passed now 5 o'clock.
Alright, I'm going to get up and I'm going to take a peer inside the wagon, make sure she's alright.
She's dead, her body is everywhere. No, she's fine. She's supposed to be sleeping. Head
the horse got
resting.
it.
Head resting.
Blood dripping out of the horse's mouth.
You never thought to walk the horse, did you? Did you? No, her head's resting up against the chest, and she seems to be sleeping softly. You notice her hand crossbow in her hands, resting against her lap.
I nod with approval.
She's ready to point it at the door.
That's good. And I reach out my senses and cast Divine Sense. Look to see if Poff is okay or if anything is approaching.
For just a brief moment, you feel like you feel the same sort of fiendish presence that was on Poff, but as you, in your own weird robotic Divine Sense way, essentially blink, it's no longer there. There is no undead presence or anything else around you.
Alright then. Yeah, I'm gonna travel over. Is Puff still awake?
Yep.
Puff, how do you feel?
Just a little bit tired, but I feel a lot warmer now. Just need some heat in me.
Oh, and Tower, you've gained the benefits of a long rest.
Oh.
Yeah, your 4 hours have passed.
And I'd say, well, I no longer sense this fiendish energy within you. It must have receded. It may have been from the fight yet.
Just a passing phase, I'm sure.
I hope so.
Worse.
If it comes back, maybe we can find a way to fix it.
I sure hope it doesn't come back. It was really strange though. It was cold, Tower, but it felt kind of good. It wasn't just like a sickness. It was those things were around me, and it felt like something kind of clicked, and there's like a knob that you should have turned, and a door would open, some portcullis that would just release something out, and that door kind of brought it out of me.
So I kind of like lift up a knuckle and like knock on my arm. Maybe you felt as I feel.
Metal?
Cold, but not dead.
Cold. Never thought you felt cold, Tower. Come sit by the fire.
I don't feel cold, but I don't feel warm. I just feel normal.
Actually,
you need to get rest. I will watch guard for the rest of the night.
Well, if you insist. And he just kind of scoots over and really falls asleep.
Right, yeah, and I do patrols, checking on the back of the wagon and on the camp around the area throughout the rest of the night.
You do notice that Krika is still awake.
Probably starting to get used to that.
At the trees. True.
He spends a lot of just not sleeping time.
Have you noticed the evil has faded from the little one?
It is strange.
You are more in tune with the spirits. If it comes back, maybe we can do something.
I fear it is not of the spirits. I have never felt something like it before.
Well, I recognize the presence of the demon we faced before. Maybe not that specific demon, but I believe it must be. But he seemed friendly and amiable, so if he is an ally, then it may not be a bad thing. But we need to keep an eye on it.
Agreed.
I make the rounds as far as the campfire and torchlights will let me.
You notice the sun has begun to rise in the middle of your conversation as its beams of warmth begin to pierce through the trees, and the next day slowly but surely begin. Within time, around itself lights sun. 2 more hours seem to pass without incident, Bodhi, Yoon, and Doc gaining the benefits of a long rest, awaking if they so choose. After 6 hours of rest.
Oh, yes, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Krika, you do not look rested. You look injured.
It will take time.
Do you need healing magic?
No. My wounds will not heal. I simply need time to regain the strength of my own spirit.
Perhaps you should have rested in the night.
I fear the one we faced. It's greed. I believe it has completely taken it. I tried to stave it off, but I do not think I guided that spirit onward.
Well, we have a mission, and if your legs become frail as your age, you must ride on my steed.
I've seen worse than this. I will live on.
As I get up creakily, start to walk over to the fire. Hear a nice snap. Get up.
Kaiko, why don't you ever sleep?
I prefer to be vigilant.
I'm gonna quickly run off to the restroom.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can do numbers for that. It's nice.
Yeah, for any of them.
If he's running off to the bathroom, I'm gonna do the same.
You know what? Might as well do it. I'll be back.
Do 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 do. Da 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 da.
Alright, I have returned.
4 p.m.
Huh?
Said people are going to the bathroom.
Okay.
Do
I just cured her.
you cured her?
Well, like I walked in there, I like snapped her neck and walked out. No, I removed her curse.
Oh yeah. That's one way to remove a curse.
True.
And I'm back.
All right.
Yeah.
But here?
Yep. I think so.
Everyone sound off.
Hi.
Sound
One.
off.
Wait, that's not how this works. It's supposed to be like 1.
Yep, everybody's here.
4.
As Riven comes around the wagon with some hardtack, half in her mouth, she offers a bundle of it to you lot, if you want some.
Sorry, she offers us what?
Like lampus bread, just like, just bread that like will fill you up, but it tastes like nothing. It's basically just a big cracker.
It's a giant cracker.
Yeah.
Okay, because all those words that you were saying, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
God,
Do not take our food.
Do you not take any crackers?
I'll take a cracker.
Alright, Buddha takes a cracker.
Brody wants a
Eat
cracker.
my own rations.
Thank you.
I don't take a cracker either.
Appreciate it.
I mean, you don't need to eat.
No, I don't.
Well, photosynthesis, thank you.
I'll take a cracker.
So, whilst I greatly appreciate your lot's assistance last night, I do feel a lot better. Unfortunately, old Betsy here has not made it through the night. I saw
Might
you.
be able to, I could offer to help pull you to our destination, to Tribor, but we expect to face danger on the way.
Oh, danger, huh? Well, can't be any worse than what I've been dealing with for the last couple of days. Tribal is as far as I need to go anyway.
Well, say no more, as I instruct my steed to let himself be hitched by her to the wagon. I could just be the horse, but I got a horse for that.
I considered it.
Just have me pull it.
Yes, totally.
I've seen those strongman competitions where they pull a semi with a rope, so why not?
Boy.
You get the fixing done, and your steed is well prepared to pull. And you all depart, or?
Let us be off. Oh, you are.
It looks like Poff is still asleep.
And I will gently rouse him.
Punch him in the face.
No, my marmalade. Oh,
As you all
Here we go.
cross into Poff's 6 hour, and Poff, you gain the benefits of a long rest as well.
alright.
You are now at about 9 o'clock in the morning. Riven.
If you are tired, Poff, you can ride on the horse or alongside Raven.
Thanks, man. I think I'm just gonna walk today.
Really? He's not gonna ride alongside her?
I don't feel like finagling with that contraption at the moment. As
You
all-
neither, right?
As you all proceed down the path further towards Tribal, you hear the whoosh as the cart or carriage behind you begins to move at a decent pace, staying behind you, following you to Tribal. The morning greets you with some reverence as you have made it through that arduous night. And throughout your day's travel, you see many a farm, plains, meadows, things of that nature. It seems to be peak of summer as you continue through the day, unabated by any troubles or anything getting in your way. Your chances of getting lost are very slim as long as you stick to the main path, which I assume you do. And after about 7 or 8 hours or so, as the day begins to wane, you see off in the distance the gates of Tribal.
Right. Made it.
Mm-hmm.
Moment. As you arrive from the south. Not so much the yeah, Tribor. That's right, not the gates of Tribor. You see the you just see Tribor. Yeah, it's Golden Fields.
Tribor.
We sort of start up in the sky.
You all start your way in. Basically, where it says "the" in the long road down there is where you guys are at the conclusion of the day.
Oh, there's a lot
It's
of
like the Hollywood sign.
And Riven is with you. Just give me 1 second.
Ooh. Is there no grid on this map?
Is not.
I didn't realize you could do gridless. You do that for my maps.
You didn't know you could do gridless?
I did not know you could do gridless.
Yeah, you just turn the grid off in the settings.
Yes.
Wow. Learning something new every day. Alright, let me see. Archer.
Yep, boy.
There you go, miscellaneous humanoids. And it's just gonna, for purpose's sake, be on the horse. Indicate the carriage and such. Not to scale, all that good stuff. You all enter the town of Tribor. It is approximately 5 going on 6 p.m. Town seems to be kind of winding itself down. It's at peace.
Talk so fucking ahead.
But no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I would be leading the way the whole way on the path, but until we get to the city, if he tries to rush ahead, I wouldn't stop him.
I think I could get to the 88 miles per hour here.
Just slowly trotting up the path. Moving at my usual speed, but putting more effort in to actually keep up with everyone.
Oh, hello there. Oh, hello over there as well. Oh, hello down there.
Doc's getting a few strange looks because he's Doc, but everyone seems to be relatively, hey, what's up, what's going on?
I'll give you a piggyback ride.
Bottom of the evening to you and all that.
I was just quite curious. Where's the inn?
Cracker, do you see any indication of leadership? Mayoral or keep?
But putting more attention on the ground in front of him, he finally looks up, looks around, sees, I'm assuming, this large stone structure over top of the other buildings, points up that direction.
Indeed.
We must warn them.
1 moment.
Oh.
Yes, you see the tower in the middle of the market square. The gate of which has, the door of which has, you know, like a single guard in front of it. Right there. Let's see here. Ooh. Riven comes up to you, Tower. If it isn't too much trouble, I'd like to take your horse over to the Tribal Travelers so I can drop off my goods, and I will leave it there for you to collect. She points over to that part of town.
Sure, just don't get certain distance away from me. It is a magical conjured horse.
Oh, it was about 300 feet or so over from the square, so I guess you'd need to come with me then, or I can wait out
I would
here.
I think you can be as far away from you as possible. It's just you can only communicate with it up to a mile.
Yeah, I was looking for a distance. There isn't one, so yeah, do your thing.
Come to the other side of the world if you want.
1 mile anyway, so we're fine.
She will travel over to the Triboard Travelers for business over there.
I take a note, just telepathically with the horse to see where she went with it and whatnot.
Got you. People seem to be doing a little bit of shopping and things like that in the market. And as you all are standing in the... Well, you in the square? Where are you guys? You guys in the long road? As you all are standing there, you see come bursting out of the tower a woman in very nice looking splint mail with a nice long sword at her hip. Look, look, boys, I've told you for the last time. The man just ran off with his, you know, I mean, don't make me say it.
Oh my, some woman just ran out of tower. Quite haunting.
I'm telling ye, Mrs. Lord Protector, the priest told us, and he ain't one for lying. Mirak's still at home. I'm telling you, he never left. I'm telling you for the last time, he's left. It's over. It happened so long ago. Wherever he is, he's probably happier for it. Look, I understand that you're still searching for answers, but I don't think there's anything to it. Mirak ran away with a lady friend, you know, as we all know, to the embarrassment of his wife, and hasn't seen fit to contact you. However, fine, I promise I'll look into it. But if you two bother that poor lady again, I'll have the 12 throw you in the jail for a fortnight, understand? Yes, Mrs. Lord Protector. Yes, Mrs. Lord Protector. And you see, like, these two kind of thin, wry-looking men, one might think brothers, walk off, probably in the direction of a tavern, as the woman they were speaking to and calling Lord Protector kind of surveys the market and just kind of runs a hand through her hair, just like, oh my god.
As Doc dances in the field.
As Doc dances in the field.
Because why wouldn't he?
Run up to that lady and just tap her shoulder.
Hi, what is it? Who are you?
Hi, my name's Yoon. We're looking for an inn.
Looking for an inn. Well, there is... I mean, there's the North Shield House, not too far from here. Let's see, over in... Jesus Christ, man, could you not? Over in this direction, over there is the North Shield House. Let's see. Game layer. And token.
Okay. And I can't help but eavesdrop. Was someone missing?
Those two over there, and you're just still walking down further down the street. Their brother, Mirak, Istrin, he's been missing for for so long. I think I've lost track of it now. I wasn't even Lord Protector when he went missing. Probably 10 years now. But they keep going on and on that, you know, the priest is saying that Mirak's never even left town, which, I mean, if he hasn't left town for 10 years, I think someone would have seen him by now.
Have you talked to the priest?
I mean, talking to that man's a frustrating affair, to be sure. More often drunk than really attending to his duties.
Huh.
But
Okay.
I think he spends most of his time in the Talking Troll, across town. Which is
we're across town. 3 across town.
here. I will reveal locations. Give me 1 second. So, the Talking Troll is T12 up there. The North Shield House, which is the more popular inn of the town, is over here, T10. And where Riven went off to is T9.
Tower is T1000.
Tower is T1, which I will also reveal.
Okay.
I meant me, the T1000.
Thank you for the information. Just go back to my friends over here. Found the end.
All right.
Ma'am, before you go, are you in charge of protecting this town?
Yes, I am the Lord Protector of the town, yes.
We've come to warn you of a grave danger. Fire giants approach and intend to attack.
What? Fire giants? Where? When?
Fire giants, you say?
Yes, we've received divination from a powerful wizard.
It was with me.
What, you look like adventurers or something?
That we are. We are the Guardians from south of here.
Guardian. Are you all like the Lord's Alliance or something?
We are an adventuring guild dedicated to protecting the land in any way we can. Mostly locally, but we're trying to grow in strength.
We have spoken to some people from the Lord's Alliance, though. They should be coming soon to help.
I see. Fire giants. Alright, well, I guess don't really have much of defenses here. I mean, there are a few people more experienced with swords in town than most. See what I can do about passing the information along.
The previous attack we encountered was in the form of boulders from the sky. I don't know if that will be the same, but in that situation, anybody underground might have seemed safer or under cover of very strong nature. I advise the commoners hide or flee from any such encounter.
Got you. Yeah, I'll talk with the 12 and see what we can do. We'll probably have to do more shifts of patrols, I guess, to keep an eye out for these, you said, fire giants.
Anybody able.
Alright, well, a lot of people in town will call me Lord Protector, but the name is Doratha. If we are going to have to fight together, then I'd appreciate knowing your lot's names.
I am Tower. These are the Guardians. Yoon, Doc, and I've gestured to each person, Bodhi, Puff, and bringing up the rear, albeit slowly, Krika.
Just see him hiding in the shade of a building. I know that when I go into human towns, I am not greeted favorably, so I'm sort of sticking out of the way.
Yeah, Doratha, looking in your direction, Krika is like, the lizard folk is a man. Okay. Your guild takes in everyone, I see. Alright, not too much of a problem. I've had both good and bad encounters with them. More bad than good, but not everyone's bad.
I will vouch for him.
And who exactly are you underneath all that plate? Can't really see your face.
I am Tower. I am a paladin of Bahamut. I'm sworn to protect those weaker than I.
Oh, I mean, remove your helmet so I can see your face, man.
I take off the helmet and put it under an arm and show more metal helmet face.
Doratha noticeably recoils at realizing that you don't have a face.
Hey, wait. You could just have a helmet underneath his helmet.
Yeah, he just took off
Infinite
his
helmet.
sunglasses and he was just wearing those sunglasses.
Challenger took off
That's exactly
his
how it
helmet
worked, yeah.
to reveal another helmet. Behind this mask is another mask. How it works.
What are you? You're not human.
I am
Oh, that's a hard
Warforged.
assumption.
I am a protector created by the magic of dwarves for the purpose of protecting those who are weak.
Oh, a dwarven construct.
Protection.
Okay. To know that you're here to protect people. And well, like I said, Ian's over there. I'll talk to the 12. If you wouldn't mind, could you do me a favor?
If it
Between
does not hinder our quest.
What? We're on a quest!
between my duties as Lord Protector and rousing up the militia, I don't really have time to see what on earth these boys are talking about with Mirak. You wouldn't mind investigating that for me? That would be greatly appreciated. I do want to at least partially keep my word, and I see that you're duly compensated for your time.
We will look into this matter.
Are we also supposed to talk to some people here?
I don't know. Are we?
We were supposed to tell someone that someone died?
Yeah, we have to deliver the
someone
message
in
to...
Nightstone?
Yeah, if you check your handout, the quest, usually these things will be added to it.
The Great Kaboobaloo's. Expects me to know how to read.
Sorry, is it...
Morax! Yes. No, wait. Darthag, no. I don't know.
Was it ex-wife is here?
Yeah, Morak's friend and neighbor Darthag Ulger was eaten by goblins. He ran the Lion Shield Koster trading post in Nightstone, and his ex-wife runs a similar trading post in Tribal.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know where the Lion Shield Coaster Trader is?
Sir. I do. Get your eyes checked. And let's see here. Lion Shield Costa should be over here, as she points to. So many locations. T6. Yeah, it's just past over here. And whoop. There you go. T6 is the Lion Shield Coster. Over there. It's called the Lion Share here.
The Lion's Share.
Oh, that's so
That sounds like a nice name. It's very... represents the fierceness and the protectiveness of a lion and its pack.
Well, don't go talking too positively about them. The rest of the town are not really well liked here.
Why is that?
Well, you know, the Lion Shield Costa is not... Let's just say they're a bit over-competitive. Often driving out smaller businesses and things like that with their ability to undercut everyone else's prices on their goods.
Would I catch what she's spitting?
Hmm?
Said, would I catch what she's spitting, what she's trying to say about him?
You mean the shade she's throwing?
Yeah.
Yes, maybe? I'm confused.
She's spitting jive.
Never mind. I'll tell you about it later.
Do you speak jive?
Do you speak... Does anyone on the plane speak jive? But yeah, I mean...
actually speak jive. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, they're not too popular here or just about anywhere else. But that's their store over there. Try to buy from some people in the market if you want to be a bit more popular in town.
Oh no, the market's right behind us over there, right?
It's this whole square essentially has like little simple we're looking for stalls and stuff set up. You see a couple people riding horses about wearing armor. They look like might be part of the 12 she's been referring to.
Truly, very, very grateful, sir. We very much appreciate you giving us the directions. Just let us know if there's anything that we can do to help you and your men. Obviously, good old grab around.
Yeah, if you could check with the priest, I don't want to talk to him. For that matter, with Mirak, that would be appreciated. Other than that, I'll pass word along to you if I need you for anything else.
I really do appreciate it. It's good to see good, strong male leadership here.
He means no disrespect with his senility.
I should probably get him some glasses or something.
He is more capable than he seems.
I thought Doc had glasses. I feel like he had glasses.
And the place that, like I was saying, the place the priest usually spends all too much of his time is the talking troll up there, T12.
Okay, so Doc, these things usually take tact and patience, and you're not here anymore.
I just opened the door. Hello!
As Daratha, unless anyone else needs to talk to her, would like to go back into her tower.
Edistra!
Arrives at the Lion Shield Costa.
Edistra, are you in here?
A young man of quite nice appearance comes around the corner. No, she's attending to some things elsewhere in the business. What can I do for you?
Oh, well, just thought we'd stop by, let her know, her ex-husband's dead and whatnot, and, squished by giants, and, just thought we'd let her know, but it's fine if she's not here, totally understand.
He leaves an answer on the message.
Why are we letting Doc doing the charisma thing?
Like Morak, oh, nice, he
Excuse
told
me
us that Darthag's dead, and, it's fine, if you just want to tell her when she comes back, it's quite alright.
Narth departs from the counter, ascending a set of stairs on the other side.
Puff, he left. We could steal anything we want. Do they have candies?
Doc,
We are not stealing.
Doc.
Does he have any candies?
Doc.
You do not see any candies around, no.
Oh. So
He
he kind
goes
of
to
like
steal anything, I'm
food?
gonna swat his hand hard with my iron fist.
Is there any kind of like food or like a water
Dog.
skin or like any kind of items just lying around?
Items lying around, you said?
Yes, is like anything like on the shelves or the counters?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of things on the shelf. Just about everything you could want for the most part. Non-magical. There's a lot of adventuring gear, things for caravans, bits, tackle. The Lion Shield Coster usually spend most of their time catering to caravans and out-of-towners. They have a lot of provisions and animal fodder, and things of that nature. Adventuring gear,
wonderful.
armor, weapons in the back.
Oh, that's really good. Do they have any like water skins here? Maybe just lying about.
Yeah, in the adventuring gear, there are a couple water skins, a few canteens, even.
Oh, wonderful! I'm going to grab 3 of them
I swat your hand with my fist and do not let you do that.
and drop 6 silver pieces on the counter
You just
with my other hand.
Okay, if you're doing it at the same time, I'll let you do it. Because you had just said you were gonna steal.
I've got water skins. It's wonderful.
Wrong,
You know that
but
that's the price.
Why? Of course it is. This is standard. Two silver pieces for water
You
skin.
could always charge differently.
No, he wouldn't do that. He's not an idiot.
It is
Sounds
okay.
some
The
kind of
world
a-
itself
Did you
shifts around.
We will speak to them when they come back.
did you all see that rather interesting looking man out there? The one in the armor.
Your footsteps coming down the stairs.
Puff, maybe if you want to take the lead on this one.
Hello,
it's a good idea.
What is this? I'm
is this
hearing-
Elistra? Illustrate your ex-husband. He is dead.
I grabbed him from the back of his regalia.
Oh! What is it?
Him out.
Guys, it's her ex-husband.
I dragged him out. I put my hands over his mouth. And dragged him out. What do you think,
You see Alestra,
I just pop away.
Grab the counter.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's true then, he's dead.
Oh, yes, squished by a giant.
When it's his suggestion, I'll talk to China.
What was that?
Oh gosh.
I was gonna say, well, Rone.
French suggestion.
French.
Doc, give me a wisdom save. There's Alestra is weeping, and Doc makes the save.
Yes, Borak just wanted us to come here and let you know.
Oh,
So
Borak's
sorry.
alright.
Oh, he's fine. Right, is he dead too? Oh, he's dead too. No, is he alive? I don't know. Here, take this note.
He's alive, Doc. Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, young lad, I took 3 water skins. I put 6 silver pieces over there on the counter for you.
So, how many water skins?
3. It's fine.
I'm so sorry.
When I see him pay, I nod in approval and leave the awkward situation and step outside.
Well, you all have just a lovely time. Once again, sorry for your squished ex-husband. Toodles. Oh, hello, Tower. What are you doing out here?
Out on the road for a few days. He's just not right of mind. I'm so sorry for him.
You see Narth put an arm around Alestra, attempting to comfort her. It'll be okay. I know this is going to be trying for you. He was still a good man. Didn't want him to die.
Awkward.
Still in a very loud voice out in the street. I don't really know why she's upset. I mean, it was.
Why?
Is there anything else I can assist you gentlemen with? We might need to close the store for the day.
I'm just gonna. And he just scoots out the door.
If there's any questions you guys have, we'll be at the inn in town.
Alright then. As Narth escorts you guys out and locks the door behind him.
Well, we got that done.
Doc, you and me are about to have some fucking problems.
What's wrong?
You need to be gentle with these things.
Why, it was her ex-husband. Usually ex means, no longer.
They can still be friends.
No, I'm pretty sure you can't be friends with your ex. I'm pretty sure that's a, best of time quite thing.
I mean, they were still running the same business together. They clearly have to be at least somewhat friendly.
Well, you heard what that man said. That people don't like these people here, so maybe they're not doing just fine and running a good business. Maybe they weren't friendly.
I didn't say they were doing a good business. I just said that they were running the business together.
Oh, well. It's done. It's fine.
Just decide that next time, Doc. We'll do the talking. Like, we understand you had good intentions. Just let us talk first.
Well, I thought you were still going to talk to that man, that Lord Commander.
Well, we should give us some space.
It's coming on about 7-ish or so now. So I'm continuing to set more people are going to their homes.
Which inn? Which inn are we going to?
It's on the right, Doc. See that big building right there?
Well, that's one of them.
Yeah, that's the inn.
Oh, okay.
keeps fucking going. I'm gonna go to the other place. The other guy.
You go up to the talking troll?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me 1 second. Alright, who's going where out of the other 4?
I'm following Krika around and making sure he's okay in his weakened state.
I'm following the group. I'm not comfortable in these places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot
So
of
yeah, wherever the majority
shuffling.
goes, we go.
Yeah, just follow the majority around. Keeping my ears open to conversations and just watching to see if anybody's like, you know, cloak and daggering us or anything, or weird specter pops out of nowhere. But besides that, this is not his comfortable zone, so he knows a lot of people are just giving the eye.
Yeah, they are. They are giving you the eye and giving you plenty of space to move around in town. No one's openly hostile and saying anything to you because everyone can see your rows of teeth. But people are, I guess. What about you, buddy? Where are you going?
I'll just stay with the group. What Puff? I'll accompany Puff.
I'm gonna go play damage control for Doc.
So as Poff like enters the bar, I'm gonna like shoot sparks at his entrance, like. Oh my! It's the great Poff McBuck! Everybody, look at him!
Well, welcome, Porf. Let me see here. As you all enter, you see a wonderful woman greet you at the door. Very obviously, a woman as well, with a rather, I don't want to say buxom chest, but you know, she looks like a fucking woman.
Oh my, those are quite large.
You, sir, have a very large chest. You must work out.
You
No, that's obviously a woman.
As you all walk in, she says to you,
Oh.
Hey there, gents.
No, he's got audio for it. He's got audio.
Yeah, she's attending to some things in the inn at the moment. One of her assistants comes up to you all coming in and says to you, it's a little, a man says to you in a kind of comforting and soft voice.
Why, hello.
Oh, hello there. You must be looking for a place to stay a while.
Oh,
Well, I know this likely isn't what you're accustomed to, but I guess my home is what passes for an inn around these parts. Given the times, I've been letting out the extra rooms to lords and ladies such as yourselves to bring in some extra coin. I don't have much in the way of luxuries, but the rooms are clean and you are welcome to make yourselves at home while you're here.
I'm certainly no lord or lady. What's your name, young lad?
What is it? Where is it? Hold on. I actually have it written down. Roll the racism check? What? The name's Christopher.
Oh. Hello, Christopher. We're just looking for a place to stay. We spoke to the nice young man, the Lord Commander, and, we were gonna check some, what were we doing again? Oh, I don't, what were we going to do? You must do something.
Yeah, he said we were supposed to let Poff do the talking.
You called.
Oh, yes, we're supposed to let, Poff McBuck, world's greatest entertainer, chauffeur, and all general around good guy, do all of the talking. But I would agree to that. That's crazy talk.
So you called Duratha a man? Is that what I'm
Well, I
hearing?
mean, what do you mean, dude? No. They clearly said Lord Commander. Lord, not lady. Lord. Lord means man. Everybody knows it.
Well, the Lord Protector is a title awarded by the king. Yes, it's her station, but she is a woman.
Oh my, that was a woman!
Aye, it was a woman.
I thought it was quite effeminate. Oh no, I'm afraid I might look like an idiot.
Anyway.
Kind of do.
On that note.
If you all want to get some rooms, you can talk to Urgla. She'll take care of you. I have to go tell a friend about what I've just heard.
Oh, that's
What'd you
fine.
say
Just
your
let
name
it know.
was again,
It was
old man?
Porf McBuck. Porf McBuck. Great all-around guy.
You're Porf McBuck.
Yes, right there, the little one.
Yeah, what's your name?
Hmm?
What's your name, old man?
Oh shit. Oh, Doc. Yes, they call me Doc.
Doc. All right. As Christopher makes his leave out of the inn.
Why didn't any of you tell me that was a woman? Just thought it
Doc,
was a
how would you
very
like a
effeminate
drink?
man. Oh,
How
I
would you
love a
like a
drink?
good-
I would love a
Okay.
drink.
Rooms and drinks
Crush
for
up
the night.
some
You
baby
just sit
aspirin
tight.
into it.
You said you need rooms and drinks.
Yes.
Of course.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was your name again? I think the young lad said it was like, but I said, no, that can't be right. That's not her name.
Doc, you know what, Doc? I think you just sit there and you should drink for the night. I can't.
Oh, okay. Let me see here. This is kind of a nice chair. Let me see here. I look under the chair.
Jesus Christ!
No, not quite right there. Then I scoot over to the chair, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, this will work.
The name's Urgula.
See, I told you it was Urgula. It's a lovely name.
Just all like to
Pop!
have 6
Pop,
rooms.
where's my
and-
drink?
One moment, but oh my god. I think we'd like to have 6 rooms for 6 people, and bowl and drink would be amazing for us. And he reaches in and pulls out just a handful of gold. How much would that be?
6 rooms.
Mhm.
I have 5
No,
available.
no, it's fine. I will
Five.
share a room with Puff McBuck. It will be
I-
fine. I love that guy. It'll be great.
I say to Puff, don't
Easy.
worry, I don't need a room.
Just leans in really close. 6 rooms, please.
What do you mean, Puff? Puff, why don't you want a room with me?
You only need 5. I don't need a room. I sleep
That
standing
doesn't sound like
outside.
Towers like volunteering to sleep standing outside or whatever.
Oh my.
Like
She
I
only,
always
she only
do.
has 5 rooms.
Leave
Okay.
myself.
Okay. 5 rooms then. 5 rooms would be just fine.
How long you staying?
How long are we staying?
I don't know. I mean, we've got to wait until the fire giants come here and try to murder everybody.
You know what?
Take it
Let's
day
just
by day.
consider it personally indefinite until we say otherwise. I'll pay you for every night.
Alright, you want to just get 2 nights out of the way then?
Sounds great.
Alright, that'll be 10 silver pieces per room for 2 nights. 5 silver pieces a day.
All right, and I just hand over. What would that be? 10 per room. So that's a gold and 5. So it'd be like
5 gold for 2 days for 5 rooms? Yeah.
sure.
5 times 10.
I'll just pay it out of pocket.
100 silver, 10 gold.
Alright, okay, and you'll want just some standard drinks, nothing too fancy?
You know what? For my good friend Doc, get him something special and strong, really strong.
Oh,
Like,
that's
really
oh. I love Puff McBuck. Always takes
Really
care of
strong,
me.
eh?
It's
I have
really
a little,
strong.
I have a little something that I like to keep to myself if you're willing to pay the price for it.
I would love to, my friend.
It'll be 10 gold pieces.
Just practically throws it into her hand.
Right. Here, I have this. And she takes out it's actually half drunk already. And you see on it, there is a picture of a black scorpion on the glass bottle. And it says Scorpion Weed Reserve underneath it. Yeah, I mean, if you just need to get some sleep or need to not remember what happened the day before, this is what you want to drink.
That is perfect, thank you. And he takes the bottle with him. Doc, let's go get good and drunk tonight.
What is that?
It's fun. And we're gonna have some of it tonight.
Oh, I drink it.
You just chug the whole bottle?
No, I ask him, am I supposed to drink it?
Bit at a time, dog. Bit at a time. And I kind of motion for everyone else to come into the inn and rest up, as I seat myself right next to Doc and play babysitter.
So I can just grab the bottle and just shotgun it.
Oh Jesus!
Alright, give me a con save.
That's how you die from alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, you begin to gag on this very strong liquor as you cough it back up.
Old man noises.
You should not probably drink this that way. It's not pleasant, though, when you...
I think there was a stinger in there.
It's not good, Doc.
Alright, what is...
No, it's good.
Tower, Bodhi, and Krika, what are you all doing? And then I'll go over to Yoon.
I'm just hanging out at the table, enjoying the splendor and the talking and whatnot. Not really doing much.
Whatever he's doing.
Frank would probably go directly to his room. He's going to take out his scrying bones and just stare at them on the floor, trying to think to himself, and then decides that he will not. But he still just stares at a pattern on the floor, knowing that they don't mean anything, as he is not asking a question. He's just going to contemplate to himself for the evening.
Are you sure you don't want to see that you're the chosen one? No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Alright, good.
He's got the feeling that his most recent failure, his asking of questions, would not be greeted kindly.
Shantia climbs out of the bones.
He's afraid that he has invited too much wickedness of late.
Invited too much wickedness of late. Okay, let me see here. And Yoon, coming up to this less than ideal looking place. Talking troll. Let's see here. It's dim, smelly, low beamed, crammed with a mismatch of old furniture and drunks. You can see that part of the roof looks like it's been burnt, and there appear to be a couple birds' nests among the beams. It's not a really nice place at all. Yeah.
This is the shittiest fucking place I've ever been in.
It's definitely what Watered Havians would call a dive.
I'm gonna tap the nearest, most sober person.
Ooh.
Get their attention.
That's a toughie. The owner behind the bar looks like he's pretty sober, if a little tired. But if you want to tap one of the people,
I'll ask the owner of the bar then.
right. He's kind of a big dude. Looks like he has a little bit of a pot belly. Like maybe he drinks a bit too much in his free time. What is it I can do for you?
I'm looking for the priest.
A priest? His tool stool's that way. And you can see on the bar, kind of collapsed on it, a single man.
Is he, like, asleep?
He looks like he might be asleep. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here, see if anyone's watching me. I'm pretty sure there are. I'm a blue person.
Yeah, a couple people seem to be looking up from their cup to look at you, but some just seem to be kind of taking a nap or just minding their own business otherwise.
Try and jostle him awake.
Yeah, you get the stench of very heavy drinking, and there is a very evident red eye to his skin around his eyes, like he's, been drunk for some time.
What is your ruling on lesser restoration on drunk people?
Lesser restoration? Does lesser restoration cure the poison condition? Yes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then yeah, you can sober him up with lesser restoration.
Okay, pour some water and assume what his cup would look like.
Yeah, you see an overturned glass with a little bit of liquor spilling out of it on the bar before him.
And tell him, say, hey, drink this real quick, it's really good.
What? You got another drink for me?
Yeah, I moved the control.
He just slowly reaches out.
As he drinks it, it heals him.
No. This just tastes like water.
Oh, it's because it is. I need to talk to you.
What? Who are you? Everything hurts.
Well, I mean, that's what you get for being blackout drunk. You're a priest.
Priest, schmeest. I've been banished. Priest.
Maybe you were banished because you're a drunk? Anyways, I'm not here to chastise you. Here to ask you about some missing person that's not actually missing.
Oh, talking about him. You and his brothers. Shut up about him. What is it you want to know? You just want to know what it is I'm hearing?
Well, yeah, you say he hasn't left, but people say that he's been gone for 10 years.
I'll tell you what. Fucking temple politics got me banished. I'm stuck here in this town and spent all my money. I can't leave here to get over to fucking Red Larch until I pay off my tab, but I have no money. You pay off my tab, and I'll tell you everything you want to know.
How much is your tab?
The big, kind of heavy-set man kind of slides a little further down the bar. Yeah, he owes me 7 gold pieces. Oh wait, no. Let me see here. Because there was that last weekend, wasn't there? Oh, yeah, there was that weekend. It was pretty intense. 8 gold pieces and 5 silver.
Hoff, where did you get your money to pay for dock stuff?
It's in my pocket. That's my pocket money.
Well, I'm just gonna assume I never gave the bag back, so I will pay it.
Alright, deduct that accordingly. Well, much appreciated, strange man. What's your name?
How much was the silver? 50?
5.
5. My name's Yoon.
Yoon. Well, I appreciate you paying my tab then. Now I can be on my way. So I was drinking and crying and drinking. And in my drunken stupor, I got what felt like a message from my god. Helm said something about Mirak not being buried in the ground or something, but above the ground, and that he was still here. But I didn't want to tell the brothers. They seemed to be in a right state about things, like it would make them sad. So I just told them he was still here. But I think I was drunk at the time, so I don't think maybe I conveyed it quite clearly enough to him. But I'm fairly certain he's dead, but he's somewhere in this town above ground. He's not been buried right.
Dead above ground.
Right.
I get a. Well, do you know where that would be anywhere here?
Honestly, I don't. I mean, his wife's still in town, or ex-wife, or whatever she would be now. She's over in the Six Windows, across town. Dreadful looking place. He conveys enough information if you know the Six Windows is over here, which I will reveal in a moment. But it's... I'm honestly quite confused about it. I'm not really sure what he meant by it. He just said something about him not being buried in the ground like he should be. He's been here this whole time.
Have you been inside the woman's house?
Ugh, heavens no. The lady's practically deranged. She's a weird sorts about her, you know? She just doesn't look people in the eye. And she's always talking too fast for anyone to keep track of her words. And I don't think Mirak leaving is something that ever sat right with her.
So you say deranged, do you mean like mummify my ex-husband, keep him in my room deranged?
Oh, you have a dark mind about you. Well, I don't know, she's not that strong. I mean, Mirak was a pretty strong lad. He was the oldest of the three brothers. I mean, I wouldn't put it past her. I mean, I guess anyone's capable of anything, but she just seemed to be traumatized by the whole thing.
Okay. Well, thanks for the information, I guess.
Yeah, thanks for paying off the tab. Appreciate it.
Just go. I'm gonna telepathically say to the barkeep, "Can I get my money back?"
What? What was that? Who said that?
I look at him intently and just say, "Can I get my money back?" Still telepathically, like trying to obvious that it's coming from me.
How are you talking to me in my head?
That's not the question. Just answer the question.
Is it... well, you willingly paid off his tab, didn't you?
Can't undo that.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't.
Just scoff and leave.
Yeah, good day to you too, sir.
Oh, and then I go back and say, "Thank you, have a good day." So I'm not a rude person.
I'm not a rude person. And with Yoon's investigation of the talking troll and your Poff and Tower's nonsensical babysitting of Doc is where we will call the session. As Yoon arrives at the North Shield house.
To see a dead dog.
Mm-hmm.
It was about time.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh!
It happens all the time. These stools are very weak.
All right, and scene.
Oh yeah. Are you trying to re-roll, Doc?
No, you just see what happens.
Okay.
What's he doing?
He's saying he's not going to make it out of this town alive.
Oh.
Having a crazy vision moment, like a crazy old man.
Hey, you gave me liquor, so
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
it's one of the triggers.
One of these triggers.
Yeah, Jordan!
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun.
Craig completely failed.
Did you?
You didn't die.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see, where's
Yeah, we
my-
could have had a magical crossbow and you let it get away.
Oh, yeah. I, gave the guy his prize, and he just kept on trying to kill people.
Oh no, he wasn't trying to kill people. He was trying to kill Riven. while he walked past everyone else to continue to shoot her.
False.
Shoot Doc.
False. He shot me.
Oh, I mean,
so-
yeah, you shot him.
He shot me before he even
No.
before I even shot him.
No, he didn't. As a reaction, he shot you for shooting him with magic
Wow.
missiles. That's
I
what
couldn't
you-
go in there to protect her because I was blind.
I need to learn these double action moves of creatures.
So dark.
That was a cool fight.
I mean, you know,
You get
as
people who like
Brendan
torches.
has already pointed out, much to my ever repeating in my mind, in the back of my mind, every time I run any encounter, that I will do whatever the fuck I want with my monsters. You know, it's fine. You had a good time, hopefully.
Yeah.
That's fine. I had dark vision. I could see everything.
I had a Twitch stream.
Yeah, I was basically just watching that the whole fight.
I still swung into nowhere at one point. Well, I guess the fight was already over at that point, but yeah.
It is now the 18th of August. It'll be like the 19th
What are-
if you guys sleep here.
Is there a way to like build into Tower Shield like a torch
Flashlight?
or a sconch? Did you guys tinker that in so he just like always has a torch on his
Gotta
shield?
screw some dark vision bulbs into my eye sockets.
What are bulbs?
Ooh.
Mm. Crystals, then.
If you could
My eyes are
find-
crystals.
If you could find, a dwarf that is well versed in the runic magics of Warforged, you might be able to work some magic on your sight runes.
We just
but
got a Mythalar, and we put a big old Mythalar inside it. And it
that's a
destroys the
whole other
world.
thing. Oh god.
Makes some glow sticks.
Go gadget
Some
eyes.
glow sticks.
But I do
Just,
want
like,
to.
pop
I do
out.
want to take advantage of your guys. You guys are relatively not invincible, but strong, and I like taking advantage of your weak points. I thought it'd be for a
That's how
more
you do it,
thematic and interesting fight. You guys don't have dark vision, and I thought it'd be super scary if the wraith takes the light away from the encounter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have a whole bunch of. You don't have magical weapons yet, so creatures that have those resistances are a bit more threatening without having to be just massive sacks of hit points.
Yep.
And I made the fight twice as hard as it should have been.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
I was
That's
hoping it was
the
going to
first-
pay off. It did not.
Yeah, what, just to launch right into question time as I will shift our OBS. Going into the question segment as we wrap up here. Motherfucking Krika. What was your thought process? What was your motivation? What was it you were hoping to gain out of your decision making in that encounter?
Trying to guide the spirits, man. I knew. I was trying to get as many of the spirits to understand their wrongdoing as quickly as possible. By the time I actually got to it, most of them had already fallen, but at least the one that seemed to be the cause of all this still stood, and he was really happy about that. He was hopefully trying to get him to see the folly of, you know, his rage and greed, but he is obviously not strong enough to compel a creature like that. And then, even worse, with the seeing of what looked like a benevolent spirit watching the whole ordeal that seemed to turn away and, not disgust, but,
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
yeah, disappointment, yeah. So he feels like he, I guess, overestimated his own abilities and failed in what he was trying to accomplish. Yeah, he was hopefully trying to give back the thing that the girl took for him, because obviously it was rightfully the spirits. He didn't care if he took it or not, but hopefully he was with a sacrifice of blood, then spirit would have recognized that what it was doing was self-destructive and be able to pass on, because it was obviously a spirit of the dead. He doesn't like to forcefully remove spirits of the dead. He would like them to be able to pass on more peacefully, so they can actually see their own path, but, yeah. He did what he could, but it wasn't good enough. So now he's gonna have to do some repentance for himself. So yes, I'm gonna be nerfing myself even further, y'all.
All right.
I get 1 spell slot a day. At
Makes for good
negative
roleplay.
20 points.
Like right now, it's mostly just he doesn't find himself worthwhile or worthy of using Augur anymore.
So good, baby.
Interesting. Were you disappointed in how I handled your alternative solution?
A little bit. Just like keep on attacking you. It's like, all right, fuck.
For what, the Wraith?
Yeah.
He didn't continue to attack. You could have very easily killed you.
Well, I mean, like he took a free turn, so that sort of fucked up my whole plan, and then just kept on attacking the group. I was like, well, shit, no, this worked. I tried to put as much oomph into it as possible, but didn't do anything.
Gotcha.
It's one of those. It's one of those things of like, all right, I won't do that in the future. Like I'll just fight stuff.
Noted. In the Wraith's defense, he had a very heavy vendetta against Riven.
Oh, yeah.
Them's rates, man.
Yeah, Craig knows that he was unable to sate that anger of the spirit.
Yeah, because like negotiation and appeasement are avenues if the avenues necessarily available. Like if Riven is already dead, then yeah, he probably would have just left. But G was the red on his ledger. Let me see here.
Yeah, he was afraid that the spirit was going to kill her because he didn't think that was good for the spirit.
What about you, Tower? How'd you feel like getting overwhelmed by these malignant spirits? Was that shake your resolve, or are you still confident in your ability to protect, but sometimes things just might be a bit too much for you? How do you feel?
It was actually something else. When we met her and like things were about to happen, I gave my word that I would protect her, and then when it went dark, I was too helpless to do so. Going down, I've lost battles before. In fact, really recently, I lost a duel. And I know what it's like to be knocked down and out and to lose. But when I give my word to protect somebody, that's what I'm gonna go all out and do. And it felt pretty it was like a helpless situation that I couldn't really do anything. I couldn't see her. I couldn't act in any way. And I was glad to be able to have saved Puff's life, likely, and my friends, but he would be more upset that, like, luckily she's alive, so it's like no harm, no foul, but he would have been pretty devastated if he said he would protect her and then she died in that same fight, and he didn't.
And then how do you feel as a player with your excuse me, you weren't able to fight at your best for sections of the fight that were relatively critical. You feel like that was appropriately challenging, or do you feel like it was just more frustrating than anything?
No, I wasn't frustrated at all. I had fun. I don't even mind if there had been nothing around me. I would have swung at the air and then thought, well, this is fun. It's like my character has a weakness. I'm gonna go with it. I'll shout out to people and try and see what I can do from whatever is available to me. Being being helpless as a player doesn't bother me. Especially because now that there's a stream, I didn't have to just sit in the dark. I could actually, you know, have something to see.
Mm-hmm.
So that was good.
And it's definitely more fun and engaging than just getting fireballed twice, right?
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes you die. But like, I remember that one time when I couldn't see in the dungeon in whichever game that was. Like, that was more just you know, waiting to see what happens. This time it wasn't, as a player, it wasn't that bad. I probably should have looked on the stream more the other time too, but now I know.
Right.
It's gonna be forever until I get this helmet attuned. It's gonna be like months probably. I'm serious.
Guys, it's been 1 year since I've had this fucking helmet. Some point, at
but
some
think about it, if we
point,
play
I'm
like
probably
once
gonna
a
do
week,
something.
and like we get like a battle per session, I probably will not attune to this for literal months.
Yeah. You're not really a character of, like, challenging people to a duel either. You're not really protecting anyone if you're just fighting somebody.
Yeah, there might not be a situation where it comes up to where I would say like, oh, I don't need my allies' help, or something like that, or whatnot. Unless I was like caught alone in the night when I'm doing my guard stuff.
Note to self: send a lone owlbear after tower.
What?
All right. Let's see here.
Like, would that even be honorable for you to just like cut down a beast, even if it was strong?
If there's a beast attacking my camp when I'm doing my rounds, it would be. I would think it's honorable if there's a chance that I could die.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's head to toe in armor, and it challenges you formally.
Yeah, I mean, for the purposes of attuning, honorable combat essentially means yes, there has to be a sense of risk, and it has to be something that either that the opponent of which you are dueling is like a willing participant. You can't just like go and smack some dude on the middle of the street and just like start beating the shit out of them. That's not an honorable duel, no. But if it's a creature that's trying to kill you and you kill it by yourself, yeah, that counts.
Yeah.
Doc.
Yes.
What the fuck's up with you, dude?
What?
What's up with what's your character doing? He seems to be a bit more abrasive than I recall previously. Is he changing in any way, or is it just interacting with more people?
It was probably interacting with more people. Like, I purposely made it like, oh, that character's name is Lord Protector. Lords are obviously men, in Doc's opinion. And like, he's like, it's her ex-husband. It's no big deal. They're exes. They're exes for a reason. Exes don't like each other. I'll just go tell her.
Even though your whole party was literally dragging you out, though.
I thought they were dragging me out for a different reason.
Did ya?
He's a little kooky at times, man.
Yeah. Hey, crazy old man.
Cookie duck.
And do you feel like you're gonna die in the giant attack? Are you trying to die? Are you like sacrifice yourself? What's up with that?
I don't know yet. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. I feel like there may come a point like where, you know, there's darkness all around and I'm the only one that can do anything, and I gotta go like sacrifice myself so people can see.
Oh.
It was well played with the prestidigitation. I liked it.
I know. I was like, oh my god, this is actually clever. And then someone put shatter over the fireplace. You could have put it like 4 different squares and still hit both of them, but.
To be fair, he did get an extra kill because he shattered the fire.
To be fair, he then just made everyone have disadvantage for like 5 attacks.
Oh yeah.
True.
I can't be cool.
Let's see here.
I think Krika might be the person that likes Doc the most. Or as a observing subject than anything else.
Tower is amused with it all. He likes, you know, different kinds of people in life, and he's really accepting, but he wouldn't allow him to do things like steal in front of him.
Krika takes him the most seriously, I guess.
Mm.
Krek has seen a lot of people go through senile moments in his years, and usually the people that live that long in Lizardman society are that old for a reason. So he certainly respects elders. Even when they're talking nonsense, he usually tries to pick out the truth in the nonsense.
This makes sense. Bodhi, is there anyone in the group that you're particularly partial to? Anyone that you like, I like this member of the group. They're cool, or you like the way that they fight or talk, or their personality. Who sticks out to you as, yeah, this is my friend?
I say Yoon. Because he feels connected to him in a way, since they're both attuned to the water and the air.
Hmm. And in a non-joking fashion, how deep would you say your friendship with him runs at this point? Like if you goes down, would you go back?
It's more of a silent it's more of a silent admiration for him.
Kiss.
Though for sure you're gonna have some crazy Korean pop gif just freaking like queued up for a question like that.
Take my enemy.
Never know that you're my hero.
Gotcha. Alright. Yoon! Do you feel like, you, both as a player and as a character, are still growing into, a lot of your abilities, or do you feel like it's just happy accidents, where you're, like, kind of getting a little bit of friendly fire here and there?
I mean, he never really paid much attention to class, so he's not that good at using his abilities, which is why he keeps fucking up Krika. But, yeah, they're mostly accidents. He hasn't killed anyone yet, so doesn't feel too bad yet.
Yeah, because you're kind of like falling into like the wild magic sorcerer of the group, so I'm just like thinking about that. Okay.
I did purposely set Tower on fire. That was not an accident.
Oh, I figured that.
Yeah. Death save.
I didn't think I was going to roll 17 damage though on, 8d6.
I was unconscious. I don't even know about it.
It's got a little bit warm. You're laying down there in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, off.
What's up, baby?
Ooh, what is up with you, my man? So, you got a first taste of the abyssal chill that resides within you.
Chill.
How did Poff feel about that whole situation? And how do you as a player feel about it?
Poff feels very, very weird about it, because it was clearly an unnatural sensation, and as much as he's trying to let on, like, oh, it's just a passing thing, it's kind of weighing on him now, like, ooh, should have talked to that Freddy guy. But the weird part is that it felt good. And he accepted it, just saying whatever, kind of a dead situation, just let everything loose. And it made him feel stronger. So he's kind of contemplating, like, this is not good, but I'm not very strong. If it happens again, what will I do? As a player, I'm excited. I thought it was really cool. Wasn't going to use it in that fight, though, except for just having temporary hit points.
How'd you feel about us saying it was evil inside you, basically?
Player as Puff. His
Yes.
puff, he's just scooting it away like, nah, it's fine. Can't be that bad, but that's just him putting away bad thoughts.
As a player?
Oh, as a player, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? It's nothing, you don't feel antagonized about it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, it's a little hard for Armor of Agathis to help you out unless you start getting hit, which you were, no longer getting hit after you got it.
I'm fine with that. I plan on getting hit.
Hit me! Oh. Glad you like it. There is more in store, of course, because, gotta have something to fuel an entire side adventure with that. Good, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Alright, so, let me take a look here. So, Order of the Light is... in reference to the whole scheduling bit that we talked about at the beginning of the stream, the Order of the Light campaign...
wait, can we talk about this yet?
What?
I mean,
yeah, are we good to talk about it, John?
Yeah, you're
I
good.
already signed up to a Monday game, though.
You already signed up for it? You get accepted?
Yeah.
Ooh, when are you starting?
Fuck you, Peter. I don't like you anymore. This relationship
We're
is over.
starting on the 2nd.
The 2nd.
Away, so
What's a
just
Monday?
like a week to figure shit out. I'm playing as Mice. It's like one of the, what's it called? The Realms of the Understreet. That's what the
Oh,
game
it's like
season.
Redwall.
Yeah, we're playing as mice and rats in the sewer.
Gotcha. Heard about campaigns like that. Yeah, so the Order of the Light campaign is suspended indefinitely going forward. So unless you hear news from myself via the stream or on the channel feed or Twitter, that will no longer be continuing for the time being. Storm King's Thunder will be continuing. Let's see here. So after some review with both my schedule and some upcoming life events with myself, we will be coming back for more Storm King's Thunder on, let's see here, I'm gonna do a slight change. So this upcoming Friday, the 22nd, is going to be open, and then we will be back on the 25th and the 29th for 2 games in 1 week. Then, rather than this week, due to some stuff I gotta take care of later on in the week. So we will be back for one more session on a Monday on the 25th, and then we will be switching to Fridays on the 29th, if that's cool with everybody.
Oh yeah.
Whoop whoop.
And then we'll be doing Fridays going forward, probably still starting at probably about 7:30 p.m. or somewhere around there. And I will get back to you as to what it is we'll be doing on the channel with future Mondays. That is up in the air for the time being. Other than that, I don't believe there's any other scheduling concerns. Thankfully, the Expanse will continue from where it has left off, and that will not be moving.
But it's getting a tough, boy.
I ain't doing that shit anymore.
That's that.
Alright, the Expanse is dead.
Oh yeah.
One of our fan favorites, Omen, will be joining us.
Fan?
Yes, you have
Yeah, you
fans.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah.
They're all demons.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but Melanie's watched a couple streams and she thought your songs were pretty funny. So you have at least one fan, not a part of the group.
Mr. Steelio Go.
Shut the fuck up, Peter. So with that, thanks everyone so much for watching, and I hope to catch you next time. It's been a blast DMing today, and with that, we are out of here.